on that money spent.
No.
Anyway.
Apparently
So,
our cameras are... Leo, you did a shit job of focusing the camera. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, are the cameras all messed up? Or are we good?
No.
So, any announcements we have? Extra Life, we're going to be doing early November, the first Saturday. Second and third. Second and third. We're going to be streaming for 24 hours straight, which is going to be crazy, and we'll see how it goes. But we're going to have 3 different D&D games going, and then we're going to have a vampire game, and then we're going to have a bunch of stuff in between so we can like breathe a little bit, but not much.
Not much.
And yeah, so it's going to be really cool. You guys should all join us for the whole 24 hours because that would be nuts. Or you can, I don't know if we're going to post it to YouTube, but probably. So then you can watch it there and be reasonable about it. So, semi. Yeah. Anyway, so there's that, and we're also, that is for charity, so if you'd like to donate, we would very much appreciate it. It's to a good cause for Children's Health. I don't know the details.
Children's Miracle Network Hospital?
Yes.
Yep. Children's Miracle Network Hospital, so really good cause.
Children's Miracle Hospital Network.
Don't we have our donation
You
link?
got it right this second.
Yep,
Yeah,
it's
I'm
below
like,
this on the Twitch, or...
I flipped it. Yeah, it's right below this stream, right now.
Yep, or if you're watching this on YouTube, I'm assuming we'll put it in the description.
If you're... I'm not sure if we had it the last time.
We will put it in the description either this time or maybe next game.
Or
I don't
It's
know.
in our
We'll-
Twitch thing. Or you mean on
Yeah, on
YouTube? Is in
YouTube.
our description?
Yeah.
I believe it might be. I don't remember.
Also, I
We
feel like
should
that's
do
be a
that if
poster
not.
where all do posts for it. So.
Yeah, if you follow us on any of the social media, there will be lots of posts about it. We would very much appreciate anyone who can stay with us for the whole time. That'd be really awesome. Or at least a part of it. It'll be a whole day. So when you got a few minutes. So as soon as the cameras are all set, then we
I have
will
a
dive
9-inch
into our
penis.
game.
Yeah.
All right, and there's your fun fact for the day.
I was just trying to stall.
It's actually rounding down a little bit. But
It does curve down.
You look like you're about to give a news report.
That's what I was going for.
Okay, tell us.
Oh no, this is the end.
Second
where we-
fact
Oh, was this
of
the
the day: flamingos keep their legs warm by urinating on them.
Dude,
don't know if
I thought I
needed
was
that
weird
fact.
for doing that.
No.
I guess it
now
works
you
for
know
us,
something
too.
else about flamingos.
And you know,
And beat it.
more than we wanted to know about.
Do you know there are more plastic pink flamingos than real flamingos?
Oh, and another fun
And now I'm out of-
announcement.
Sometimes if you put your penis in watermelon, it keeps it
Beautiful,
warm.
nice
Probably
is
all
done.
the
Where's the
retirement homes,
camera?
aren't they?
How do I have a camera? Where's there a camera?
Right
that's
there.
Like you
No,
can
that
see?
was yeah.
Can
well,
you even
it's
see it?
it's
Yeah, you're
not
gonna be
really.
in focus, though.
It's
It's
not.
not,
It's not focused.
it's not on autofocus.
So
No, it is
sad.
in focus, but it's not on focus for zooming in.
Do I have
Nice,
to
he
like
killed
vlog?
crowd.
No,
Say
because
she
it's not
probably-
on autofocus.
Oh, but
What if she
You're not gonna
stands
be
there
able to-
sticks in
I
front of the DM or the battle map?
She'll
But
tweet
they-
some pictures of it
Yeah.
if you want to see it, but she
Krause
has
painted it. So Nicey's all set now.
Yep.
Glad we did that.
Nicey's legit.
Nicey's legit.
Did you just
So.
take that pencil?
100%. I stole it.
Welcome to session 2 of Stories from Iconia. I remembered it this time, so, progress. To fully recap what happened last time, you should go back and check it out on YouTube and watch it. If you've already seen it, you should watch it again, because it was fun.
And we need views.
And we need more views. We
So many
Definitely.
views, please.
Nicely said.
but otherwise, I'll do a quick recap. So, the human country of Oro, to the north of where we started, broke their decade-long peace with the elven kingdom of Mortara for some unknown reason. To defend from this attack, Lord Farron of Mortara ordered everyone of fighting age and ability to defend the city however best they could. Our group of heroes were included in that, and after attempting to get out of their civic duties, they were forced into it, some more forcefully than others. Specifically, the human in the group was less than thrilled. But
None of us were thrilled. Don't point that at me. No
I
one
walked
wanted to
back
do it.
in though. I got out.
yeah, she volunteered.
Well, only because you saw your mom. You would have bolted if you hadn't.
True.
She was the only one who was successful at bolting, which was kind of a cool accomplishment. But
Did you really fail if you didn't try?
anyway,
Yeah.
so they were assigned to watch for spies or saboteurs sinking past the elven lines, and they found and defeated a human construct that was designed to spy. And they encountered a trio of human soldiers, one of whom had pulled out a pistol and killed their assigned commanding officer, a private by the name of Carlin. And just after that fight, after Carlin's brutal death, is where we will pick up our story.
Poor
Oh,
dumb
God.
baby.
Carlin was a great commanding officer.
You know what?
He was a
probably
top-notch
he
commanding
probably would have lived if Beta hadn't got him super drunk the night before.
Yep.
Oh. I don't think that's what the.
I think that's what did it. It was.
I think
The
that's what did it.
hangover gave him a point of exhaustion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Couldn't
he
sleep.
was making poor decisions. He stumbled on his way up when he ran.
I
He
guess
was
we'll never
so
know.
good before being drunk.
Yeah, he was such a battle
Whoa.
hardened soldier.
He was coming up. He was coming up.
I mean, yeah, I really earned that field
Yeah,
promotion.
well, Leo, anybody that starts at 0 is coming up too, so.
True that.
That's what I tell myself.
So, what would you all like to do?
Look for more people.
Nicey,
Oh, wait, this
Nicey,
is...
you straight up murdered that guy.
I wasn't really thinking.
He was running away.
Let's just say I did us a favor.
Did you know him?
No, thankfully. Next time I'll check first, don't worry.
Right.
I don't remember. Did we search any of the bodies last time?
No, we ended right after
Yeah.
the fight.
Okay, can I search?
Sure. You have 3 bodies.
commanders?
The commander.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make an investigation check.
Yeah. I bet you find a pistol.
If you rolled a 2 or above, you find a pistol because it's right on the
Well, I got
ground
10.
in front of the guy. He
Great.
didn't hide it. But yeah, so you look over the body. He has his pistol on him. He had they all had long swords. So you'll find 3 long swords. They were all wearing studded leather armor that has been a little bit beaten up, but most of it could be repaired. I mean, you guys did murder them in this armor, so there's that.
Probably bad luck.
Um,
great omen for that armor.
Between the 3 of them, you find a total of 6 gold pieces and 8 silver pieces.
Wow, they're fucking broke.
It's more gold
They're
than
poor
me in a
guys.
year.
Were they all human?
I want to look around for more people.
Fuck, what is that thing?
More people? Okay.
I want to pick the pistol up off the
Make a perception check.
pistol up off the ground.
Okay.
Careful with that one.
You do also find a pouch on his side that looks weird and you're not quite sure what it is.
Perception, 22.
22.
I'll
You look
stagger-
around, everything appears to be clear in terms of enemies for now. You do hear the noises of the battle that have sort of started heating up in the distance. So you're hearing a good amount of gunfire that sounds similar to the pistol, just a little more off in the distance. Some that sounds a lot louder. It's got more of an echo to it, so probably something bigger. You also hear, you can see above that there are these storm clouds that seem to have gathered. This is about a mile to a mile and a half off, but they're sort of centered around this area, and lightning bolts are flashing down at pretty regular intervals. So that lasts for about a minute or so. Other occasional effects that seem to be of a magical nature do appear to be centered over there. It's all off in the distance, nothing directly affecting you guys, but you're hearing sort of the echoes of this, and you can hear the battle going on.
Dude, you see that lightning?
Pretty nifty magic.
One day.
Be careful you don't shoot your foot off with that.
Well, how can you do that? It's a tube.
Is it
Yeah,
loaded?
someone just got shot with that.
Is it
so, like,
loaded or is it like a one shot kind of?
It's I believe it's just one
So-
shot. It's a typical pistol for D&D
Yeah,
rules.
flintlock.
I mean, you already know that.
Yeah.
Technically,
Fine.
so
Technically.
me and Beta, as we were reviewing a little bit last week,
Yeah.
we've because we went to Ravenwood, which is across the border of
Yeah.
Mortara into Oro.
Yeah, so you have been in the country,
Right.
but that is right on the edge.
Okay.
So,
So I don't know. I just want to pick the pistol up. I'm going to show it to an Arsenal. What do you think this is? I can't say I'm quite familiar with this
It's
this
a
metal
pistol.
stuff.
It's a pistol.
Oh, so that's what they call it.
Yeah, I'd be careful
Anyone
with
else
that.
want it?
No.
Yes. take. Did I also see the bag of bullets and gunpowder? So I'm gonna take the gunpowder and bullets as well, and just like.
He's got 20 shots and enough powder for that.
Holy shit.
Just for safekeeping. Like, gonna put it away like I just took a gun from children. Like, you can't touch
by
it.
all
Like,
means,
don't fucking.
Got you.
By all means, I have no use for this. So.
I don't see anyone else. Nearby, but we could make our way towards the battle.
You are the new CO, apparently.
Did we just leave his body here?
We also took. Didn't we take Carlin's badge too?
Yeah.
Check it.
You did.
Yep, you have his private markings.
I am the new CO of this.
Should someone
You
say some
are
of those
aware
words?
that your orders, which you feel free to do whatever you want, but what you were instructed to do is if someone goes down, you keep doing the mission
Yeah.
as long as you can. So
Okay. I mean, we can we don't have any direction to walk, so towards the battle. I
yeah,
don't know where we are.
I'm just letting you know that those are the orders. Feel free to do what you want.
Well,
Yeah, so.
we don't have. Well, I have new orders because I'm the CO.
That's fair too. I'm just making sure you were aware. That's all. Feel free to ignore orders. Or
No,
go
I'm
rogue
not
if you
ignoring
want to.
orders. Those orders don't apply anymore because I'm in charge.
Someone has definitely
New
not
sheriff.
been in the military. Someone has definitely never.
This did not go to her head.
Do you have the stripes on, or do you just
No, I'm
have
just
them?
holding them.
Okay.
You said it was a patch that I had to tear off his uniform, so I can't put them on. I just have them.
I mean, you could
But
get
like,
a little.
they weren't. The orders weren't given to us by someone else, right?
No, they were given,
No.
Given to us by him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but presumably he got them from somewhere.
I don't know that. All I know is that the guy who gave me those orders is dead, and I'm in charge now.
And I don't want to join it.
True. I mean,
Since we didn't really want to be here to begin with, and he's gone, I don't know why we feel the need to go further into battle.
So, say we do leave, then what?
well,
I mean, we'll be reported as runaways.
short leaving is bad. I can't afford that. Personally.
Wait, sorry, you can't afford what?
Because she's human. They'll make her look bad.
Okay.
No,
But
I'll
how are
just
they
be
going to
hunted down.
account for us if the person who's in charge of us is dead?
Because they can count to 6.
Because they're going to check all of the bodies,
If
and
they
they're
can
going to
count
go,
to
oh,
6,
there's
they
a
could
human.
Probably count to 5.
There's a human, and a gnome, and a furry... What are you?
Fearball.
Fearball
Furry.
are gone.
Hashtag not all fear bolts.
Yeah, right?
At least 2 of us. Sort of stand out a bit. Just a little bit.
All we really had to do, though, was
Not taken.
search
Some big fellas.
and keep the city safe more than...
Sure, we could go to the opposite side of the city from the battle and search the city.
Well, I just don't see the need to get into the battle, unless someone else feels differently.
Alright, let's go to the opposite side of the city.
Okay.
And we will keep searching for intruders. As far away from the battle as possible, which is obviously the most likely place for intruders to go.
Is anywhere safe?
Sarcasm, but like it is. It is
Yeah.
probably the exact most likely
I
place
was
for
laughing
intruders. Let's
at
go
his
anyway.
face.
No, I know.
He's like, what?
I mean, I was like, it's not
Intruders
like
don't go there.
I wasn't,
intruders.
I'm well aware of what I said.
Yep. Okay. So you head off a little bit away from the noise. You make it. At a certain point, you will leave the city, but I'm assuming you're staying reasonably within the city, just kind of looking around. If you'd like to give me perception checks, you can.
All of us or just some of us?
Oh, fuck.
Anyone who would like to look
That was
around.
almost a
I
19.
will do one.
Natural 20!
Oh, thank God.
12.
13.
Was that the first natural 20 of our campaign or
I
something?
think it might have been.
No, I think I got
Oh,
one.
wait,
I think somebody got one.
Does anyone
Or I think I got one. It was not
Let's
something
use.
stupid, though.
Yeah, I'm
Is
pretty sure it was
20.
definitely something stupid. That I remember.
Super
we
dumb.
have it up here?
Oh.
No.
No.
Okay.
Should we have it up?
Have what?
There's a button on there that just changed
Chat.
the way. If you hit the arrow with the mouse
Oh.
on the left
Here you go.
side or right side,
Cool.
right
Okay.
side of the screen. Yep. Click it.
So, you guys head over there. It was a natural 20. So as you look around, you notice. So through the distance comes the the Pinchot sycamore, which is this giant tree, which is where you had met Carlin the following morning to start your search. So you head back over and you see that sort of through the distance, and then you notice that there is one guy who is sort of making his way. He's being very stealthy, but you happen to kind of notice him. But he's kind of keeping low to the ground, trying to stay like under bushes or other like undergrowth, keep there. But he seems to be making his way toward the tree, and so like it takes you a bit to notice him, and he's pretty close to the tree, and runs up to it, and you see he's pulling out of his at his side. He has this small bag, and he's doing something with it. You are at this point about 150 feet away from this. Is you notice it. You're the only one who sees it though. Everyone else, it seems quiet. You can still hear the noises from the battle. Slightly more distance. At this point, you're probably about 2 miles away from the front line.
We've got someone at the tree. The tree. the big tree.
Can we see them now that he's pointed it out?
Yep. You see them, and you see, as you sort of look over, there is a barrel in front of them. Not huge, but like about this big of a barrel.
Did he carry it over?
Not that you saw. You guys have no idea.
Okay, but I see it. I see him, and I see a barrel.
You see a barrel, and
And I
he
see him
appears.
fiddling with some shit.
Yep.
I'll take off in a run.
Yep. Okay, so as you do that, let's roll for initiative. So at this point, you are 100 and probably 20 feet, because you might have meandered, so you're 120 feet away from him. Okay.
Oh, fuck yes. Ooh, buddy.
Okay.
You know what's great? Is when I put that dice down, or when that dice was sitting on here, it was sitting on
this.
1, and it rolled fucking 1.
Good job.
Oh, my arm's too short.
What a surprise.
I don't know where that came from.
You know what, Terry?
So in most cases, 'cause I feel like I ignore it often, even if you get a natural 1 initiative, you still have an initiative modifier.
Yes, so...
Okay. 'Cause I
In
feel like
most
that
skill
sometimes blinks
checks-
over.
Yeah, in most skill checks, it'll matter more.
Okay.
I would say for a natural 1, you will be at the bottom unless someone else. So, like,
Also-
even if you have a +5 to initiative,
Yeah.
and someone else got a 3, you'll still be at the bottom. But otherwise, a natural 1 on initiative is probably the best place to roll a natural 1, because you still get a turn. So,
True.
let me actually roll for them too, because they get a turn.
When we're fighting things that get turns, I don't like
yeah, I
this
didn't
game
agree to
anymore.
this.
Only certain things, though. This is like the legendary monsters get
Did not
turns.
agree.
I didn't
No,
run
Um,
I'll
towards
let you guys know I'm a little bit tapped out, so...
I'm fine.
You're
Did
tapped
anyone
out.
get above a 20?
I got
19.
820.
You got a 20. Cool. 19?
With my 0 initiative.
That's really good then.
Yeah.
It's 15 to
That's
20.
all I can do. I can roll a die and
18.
get that number.
Okay. They're in there too.
Wait, you're tapped out even though we rested?
We didn't
We
rest.
We didn't
I
rest.
thought we did.
Hi,
What did I
Darky.
use? I can't remember.
You used one.
Darky's here?
Yeah.
No, you didn't use any
What's
spells.
up?
You
Hey.
just used Firebolt.
And who is
Mentor
that?
the
Is
dead.
that?
Yeah, I think you just used
Oh, those were
cantrips.
cantrips. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Never
I
mind,
believe
guys.
that's
I think you might have used
illegal.
mage
Yeah.
armor.
Oh yeah, yeah. You didn't miss much. We just rolled for initiative. Oh, I forgot to look at a camera that can see me. We just rolled for initiative.
It's
Where were
great.
you
You can just look at the
looking?
back
That
of cameras,
one.
and
I was initially looking at that.
Yeah.
I don't think it's really fucking helpful.
it's okay. We'll figure this
tried.
out eventually. I did 10 to 15, right? Nobody else was there. Okay, 5 to 10.
Jesus Christ, Drew.
This is
what's
when you
going
know it's a
on?
little bit
Well-
What's
sad.
going on,
Oh, is
Drew?
it both of them? There's a nat
0 to
1.
5.
2.
Sorry, what was that, Leah?
We couldn't hear you. Can you
Four.
speak up for the deaf crowd?
Oh,
Yeah,
my
now
bad.
you actually
Yeah,
have to
way to
speak
make it
up.
nice.
Be inclusive.
Way to
Now,
make it
now
nice.
it's not
He's
just
on
me
your
giving
good
you a hard
side.
time. You actually have to say it, so we
But
use
he
it.
did also turn away and go.
Okay.
That's what he does
So-
when he rolls terribly.
To set this, just for your
We're fighting.
let's
a dra-
actually,
You could draw it
yeah,
because we have a map.
it's 120 feet. That's
Okay.
my question. How many squares?
What's 5 by 30?
about tree.
5 by 30. That'll be enough.
That's the exact distance of this.
Okay, so 30 is
I'm
the whole
pretty
thing.
sure.
That's 150.
1,
So,
2, 3, 4, 5,
We can
6,
take
7,
off
8. Yeah.
6
Yep.
squares. So put a symbol over there.
Avengers?
Assemble.
I'll be the
I'll stand right next to you.
That'll be the tree.
Alright, I'll be the Pegasus then. I guess over here.
Did we have minis?
Yeah, no, the ones that are on here are the ones from last time.
Oh yes, this is someone.
No, you should put that on there though. God damn, Leah.
These look like hero ones that were all lined up. I'm not sure which of them.
Well, so
We
the
had
ones that are
some-
here are the ones that we used last time, but so Leah can be replaced with her own.
It's over there next to the
Okay.
dragon.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that means
I can
the-
take any of those
the
back.
halfling can go. And then I was the archer, and my arms are so
He
tired.
was
I was the
this
orc,
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not
I
opposed
can't
to being the dragon
reach
though.
that one. This was the one that Leah used, but then me and
This
Leo.
is-
That's me.
Okay, so yeah, you
German
guys are
gummy bears
here.
can take
We might
on
want to
the
move
dragon.
those off because you don't get a dragon.
Aw.
But Jesse wanted to be the dragon.
He's
I'll
feeling like
use
a
this
dragon.
one. Leo.
Leah
That
was
is
on there.
me.
What are we, the
What's up?
satyr?
Okay.
Okay.
So
Oh,
this
that guy
tree is
was
huge.
fun.
So it's like
Okay, so
whole-
is that what the plan
He
is? A
looks pretty
tree?
fun,
Yeah.
too.
I got it.
we have a plant mini, so
Ooh,
I'm
a
going with
square
it.
base.
Why does he look like?
So I guess now we have to get a tree.
So
menu. We
you'd
just
be a
have
little
so
bit
many
further-
minis to collect.
Oh wait, no, she didn't.
You say
When
that
she
like it's a
started
negative.
running up is when initiative went, or did she?
Yeah,
did
did I
she
get to
start
run
acting?
first?
Did she get to
What?
move yet?
Did I get to run first?
Ah.
Because I said I wanted to
Yeah.
run, and then you said
I'm
roll
gonna go.
initiative.
No, I'll say that's on your turn
With my staff.
because it matters how far you go. So, sorry. If you want to move up
What
a
an
square,
insult.
I'll let you move up a
You
square.
can move
Okay.
a whole square.
Wait, but I would have been in front anyway because I'm totally in charge.
Okay,
Because
you
you're
guys are all
fake
on the
wearing-
line.
Whatever.
Our old commander.
You're on this line or behind it, or I can move this.
Yeah, move that one back.
Sorry.
Moving us off the map instead of just moving the.
I know, how goddamn dare
You know
you?
what we should do?
Yeah.
We should just draw 1 by 1 squares on this whole
Yeah. Now
table.
we're at. Now we're good. 3 and 3, right?
I
You
think
said
it's
to take off
quite
6
just
squares.
actually, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. We
Okay.
would need something that
Move
could
me
erase
off the
them.
map. Oh wait. She needs her frog. It's over there.
Oh yeah, hell yeah I do. Oh wait, no, I want him away during battle.
Well, he's with you.
Well, he's with you. Just toss.
Yeah, but I need to make him disappear.
Well,
during
sure.
battle.
Now you made him
Oh.
just poof. He's gone.
Yeah,
So
he's-
he's with you in
Leo,
spirit.
there's an element
is.
behind you
Herbie's-
if you want.
Oh, is it?
Herbie's
Yeah,
with
but
us,
behind-
guys.
like near
Don't
the
worry.
scale.
I mean, he's with you, but like you don't have to tell him to charge.
No,
You're,
I want to tell him to hide the fuck away.
yeah,
Just zap him away.
I know.
Damn it.
you can
Missed
also do that.
Well,
I-
you would have already had him away because it's an action to do that.
Thanks.
No problem.
But since
Okay.
you didn't want him in the fight at all, he probably wouldn't have been out this entire. Like,
No, he wouldn't have
Day.
been out.
Okay.
He's
He
here
can
in spirit,
he can
though.
exist in your imaginations.
As he does.
As
He's
he does.
super cute. Super proud of that painting.
He's so cute.
Yeah.
I'm glad we
That's
have
a
a
really
Herbie
cool frog.
representative.
Narcel,
Stripes.
you're up.
Great. Hey, is it a human? Cause it
I'm up
matters.
first with my 4.
What?
Is it a human? Because it matters.
Make a perception check. I'll say that this will take your bonus action to do.
9.
9.
It just matters for favorite
It's-
enemy.
For what?
Favorite enemy.
I think it only matters humanoid.
No,
Oh.
it's humans. I get to choose 2 humanoids, and I
Yeah.
choose humans and orcs.
Okay.
Well, you don't need to necessarily make a perception check then. You just get the bonus if it is or not.
That's why I was just asking him if it
Okay.
was human, and he asked
Oh,
me
okay.
to make a perception check.
Okay. Sorry,
context.
I didn't understand, but yes,
got it.
for out of character knowledge for any boosted damage or anything, yes.
Sweet. I'm gonna shoot it with my longbow. Well, actually, am I 150 feet away, or am I further away? Because that's my range. on my
120.
bow. 120? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm gonna shoot it with my bow.
Roll to hit.
Wow, long shot.
16 plus.
That hits.
Sweet.
I thought those were
Does
socks at first.
It does.
I forget what a longbow is.
Plus 9?
It's like the knitting kind
Well,
of.
plus, so I have plus 7 to hit, and then it's plus 2 for favorite enemy.
Ah, okay. Is that plus proficiency or just plus 2?
No, just
Oh,
it's plus 2.
God.
So the plus 7 is
Must not
5
have
plus
all
2. And then
Okay.
the plus 2
Sean
is
is
for
here.
favorite enemies. So
Or
it makes
James
plus
is here.
9.
Sean's here.
Gotcha.
Panda's
So
here.
it
Fuck yeah.
Hey, Sean.
Hello, everybody.
And Darky and Leah's friend, whose name I'm sorry, I don't remember.
Alex.
Alex. Squad's all here.
Squad's here. Who's wearing the
13.
Cogs's shirt? Oh, it's you.
13 points of damage. Okay.
And I'm going
We're
to move
fighting
up
a human, I
35
think.
feet because that's my movement.
You're just like, look at me.
Okay.
We'll get more
Press,
views.
can you push me up
What?
a little?
We're just flashing boobs now?
Yeah.
For views.
I mean,
Not
no,
yet
that's
there.
not allowed
I'm
on
gonna
Twitter.
let
Klaus do that whole part.
Got you.
What'd I say?
Outsource that to the lesbian. Good call.
It is allowed on there. It's not
Okay.
Yeah,
to it.
Willow.
it is allowed.
Willow.
Las Vegas.
It should be in the every hit point you lose.
I see a dude. I see a barrel.
Yep.
What type of damage is this?
He only could see that it was a human, right? He couldn't see
It's great.
anything more.
He doesn't know it's a human.
Oh, okay.
I
It
told.
wouldn't light anything.
I don't know. I don't
No,
actually know
him.
if it's a human
Okay,
in the
okay.
game.
No,
I
got
just
it,
Yeah.
didn't know
got
if it
it.
was.
Sorry.
He's just extra good at hitting them if they're humans, and
Okay.
Yeah, super well.
they just magnetize to his arrows.
Beautiful.
They're like, hit me.
Wow,
Directly. Your arrows.
Papa John's
My
is my
knowledge
favorite
of
pizza
gunpowder.
place.
Radiant damage would not ignite gunpowder because it is not fire.
It's like,
It is radiant godly energy.
that's Sean.
Isn't
I know, but it's him and Alex.
technically radiation?
No. No.
I would say no, unless like you would have to make a concerted effort to do that. So I'm not going to penalize you, but if in the future you ever want to light it with radiant, I would say
No.
you could.
I don't
target-
want it to light with radiant.
Yes, I'm
I
saying in this
expressly want
case,
that to
no.
not
But if you
happen.
specifically targeted it, like if you were like, I want to hit the barrel and try and light it with radiant, and it was enough, maybe, but it normally wouldn't. So I would say you're pretty safe not worrying about it.
Okay. I will verbal somatic. I will reach my hand out as I'm running. Point my finger at the barrel. Make a bunch of fucking religious glyphs in the air, and cast guiding bolt at the barrel.
At the barrel.
At the barrel. Do I hit 'cause it's not moving?
No, it still has an armor class.
I can try.
Is it? No, you rolled a hit.
Start for it.
Yep.
Okay. What are you trying to do? Puncture the barrel? Or
I want to destroy the barrel.
destroy the barrel? Okay. Gotcha.
No compressed.
With radiation.
Dude, that was the barrel of orphans.
No
but
compressed
okay, whatever.
gunpowder for this bitch.
There's a barrel. full of
Gotcha.
kittens.
Gotcha.
Yep, I wanted. If it lights, I just wanted to burn.
What if it's full of rats?
No, it's full. It's the orphan barrel. We went over this.
It's the orphan barrel.
I had to think he's like, shit, is it the orphan?
No. I'm thinking, what are the stats for a barrel? Let me give them
Oh,
some quick, because it's now relevant.
It's an
14.
14 to hit.
Yep.
That hits.
Oh, that's good because if it had orphans,
They
the
actually
AC is 15,
there
so-
are I think
Is there barrel stats?
no, but there's other object stats. For most standard, it's about 15 hit points. Somewhere around 10 or 15 hit points for like most basic objects, unless it's something like stone.
So my butt plug.
Okay.
Have more, but most like basic
Lord,
wooden things, like doors, I think was the thing that I read. It was like about 15 hit points.
Okay.
Not a lot.
Well, you're level 1. 15 is kind of a lot.
Well, no, I'm, comparatively.
That's more health than I have. The barrel has more health than I do.
15?
15. Okay. It is still in one piece, but it definitely took a big hit from that.
The barrel.
Yes. Nicey.
I will kill you on my turn. Wait, before I end, sorry.
Go ahead.
Can I yell, hit the barrel and just point at the fucking
With
barrel? that I
fire?
shot? No!
Burn it!
Not fire!
With anything
Okay.
else.
Anything else.
Yeah.
I know.
Not fire. Oh, I guess I'll just sit this one.
I'm like fire. I have fire.
Wang fire.
You can still hit him.
I want
He
to
is-
first see if I can recognize him.
Sapphire, fire,
Can I do that from that far with perception check or no?
That would be tricky. You could use your action to make a perception check, to try and see,
Yeah.
but you are still a decent distance. I mean, you can move first if you wanted to, but
I don't have any other option.
No,
otherwise
I would
it's
say
that.
no because it would spark.
I don't have anything else then.
No.
Okay.
Do the bird, dude.
Actually went a lot faster.
you could also take the dash action to get a little closer.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I'm
blows your
gonna do
action.
that.
Okay.
I'm busy.
You got short legs, so 50 feet.
I was gonna say, I was like, I don't go very far.
Yeah, it's like you're
My
still.
dash is them walking.
15, 12.
Not
It's pretty close.
Yo, you're ahead of this race though.
You're winning. She's got her little
I
legs.
wanna
She's
get
just
closer
booking
to
it.
One
see
full
who he
square.
is.
Wait, what's your speed?
25.
25.
So he sees you guys coming as one of you hit him with an arrow. He takes the bag, and those of you who are closer with a passive perception over 13
Hell yeah.
notice him take the bag and flip it inside out.
Garbage.
And
Oh, we're gonna get that fucking bag, guys.
two,
That shit's ours. We're killing him.
Oh my god.
What? Rip the bag?
Kill the guy.
Puncture
Steal
the
the
bag.
items.
you see 3 other similar barrels fall out onto the ground at his feet.
But
That's unfortunate.
And he drops the bag to his side. That is his action.
Never mind. Just kill him.
Edward.
oh, it's finally my turn.
Kill the spare.
I have.
Kill the spare. Yup.
I am moving
The
this
bag
way.
is important. Kill the spare.
I keep running sideways.
That is my movement.
Desync.
I'm still too far from everybody. Where's the barrel? It's right by
It's-
them,
Right by
right?
him.
Yeah.
For spells.
Where's the Tom Cruise scene where runs almost
Because
sideways?
he runs on an angle like this. He doesn't run sideways.
Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah, but yeah, when he turns corners, instead of like actually like turning his body, he just like curves like that as he runs.
What the
You mean the flashing lights?
fuck? No,
Oh,
they're-
you know what I should have
Alex
done?
goes, the stream's gonna get super horny. They were talking about doing shrimp D&D, but
Oh,
obviously
shit,
that's
okay.
against terms of service.
Oh yeah, right.
On myself.
Right.
I mean, you do you.
Yeah.
If we get shut down, it's on you.
What
mean-
joke did Megan make?
I don't know. It's
you
not
can,
worth
but
it
you could
for-
also just
Something
double
about a barrel.
run.
Oh, no, just kill the spare.
What does that mean?
I made that
You can
joke.
use
Oh,
your
maybe I
action
thought
to
it was
dash.
How dare
I
you,
was
Sean?
right.
I made
In
that
which case,
joke.
you would
Yeah.
move 30 extra feet. We were 120 feet away. So if you move 30 extra feet, if there's 60, your next turn you'd be able to hit with a 60-foot.
Can you move me
Oh,
another?
was he giving you the hit points of all those things?
Wait,
I
did
used
someone
it
have
in
the hit points for a
Beast,
barrel?
the armor class.
No, but he gave you rope, ice,
Rope.
bone, stone.
That's just the armor
Nice.
class of each.
What's
of you.
wood?
I don't know. It
Um,
says it on
wood-
there, 13.
13. Hey, that's what I picked. See, I know my stuff. Thanks, Sean.
Finish my turn.
Yeah, but Sean, we need hit points.
Yeah, we did need hit
Oh, I
points.
didn't see it said AC, my bad.
That means
It
automatic
exists
crit,
somewhere.
actually. Leo just finished his turn, Ted, just so you know.
It is a soldier who's trying to blow something up, apparently. Who they're fighting.
Dope.
Was the question. Medium barrel shot chandelier is 4 hit points. Well, we went a little above that.
Or I can just kill it.
It's a super strong
Sure.
barrel.
With that and new information, you exploded that barrel. And then he flipped that, and there are 3 others.
It doesn't
So
matter.
at this point, it
I
really
enjoy
doesn't
the
matter.
satisfaction of it. I would hope
It
that
worked.
I would hope that a barrel would have fewer hit points than like most average people.
But what was the issue if we exploded if we're not that close?
It kills the
It's
tree.
gonna destroy the tree. It's right next to the tree.
The tree is also it's not just a tree. This tree is 400 feet tall.
Yeah, it's gonna.
So
destroy
there are
a
there are
bunch-
buildings
Right, it's
around.
gonna get
You're
everything.
also in the area of town where most people who weren't fighting were hiding out somewhere in this area of town. So like not necessarily right here, but there are people in the buildings within a 400-foot
It's
radius.
also a monument.
It's also a very significant place in this
Okay.
town. So
Yeah, you don't care about where your mother lives? That's great. I know what kind
That's
of
just gonna
person you
crush
are.
your mom's house.
Yeah.
She
I
wasn't
don't
in the,
even know where
was
my
she in the
house
fight?
is. No, she was doing like.
yeah, you got
Maybe
no
she's
idea.
at home right now. Maybe it's gonna crush her.
You were looking for that tree to find her home too, and you couldn't see it.
I
She's
love
in the-
that.
It was bad.
That means her house is near the tree.
Doesn't?
It means your house is gonna get destroyed. Whose turn is it?
Back to
Um,
whoever was first.
Did you have anything else?
Yeah.
No, I used my action at
No.
dash.
Okay,
You only have
leaf
the
lock.
bonus actions.
Healing ward, and
No,
I
don't
need
because you
it
want to
yet.
use your.
I guess I'll
That would be
use
great
my
if you can
movement
make that
and then an
work.
action to move forward.
Okay, so you get
So
your.
that's full 60 feet movement.
Is that a
To
cost?
not
Okay, and Arsel, you're up next.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot him
Okay.
with a bow.
That's not nice.
It's very nice.
19 plus 10. No,
Hits.
sorry.
Oh.
It isn't plus 2 to attack rolls. It's plus 7, but it's 26.
No, no. It's
19
wrecked.
was more
It's
than
only
enough.
plus 2 to damage
Yeah.
rolls. I just looked up.
So
Okay.
you needed to add the other.
Good to know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that hits.
Yeah, last time I got a 16, so I don't think about it. Okay, that hits. Yeah, sweet.
Yeah, both times you like your die roll was higher than the armor class. So
Nice. 9 points of damage.
9 points of
Like,
damage.
full
Okay.
set?
So you fire again, and he
Like,
just
Oh.
jerks back. Willow.
Can I move though?
Willow.
Okay, my turn.
Sure.
Can you move me 30 feet?
Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Wow, we're neck and neck. Who's gonna win?
Hi. Guiding bolt.
Shoot her in the ass with a
At the
pistol.
barrel.
No, I
You know what your prize is? An exploding
He's
barrel in your
gotta
face.
When it was
Yeah.
one barrel, that was
She's
something.
got the
but this
pistol.
is
then.
You need to start writing down
Um,
jokes. So I can do
22 to
Oh, I
hit.
can help you. No, actually, sorry.
22. That does in fact hit.
Does it?
It does.
At level 1, at 22 hits. That's
Yep.
very nice to.
Just you wait.
That was bad. that was 5 less than I did last time. 10 points of radiant damage to him.
10 points of radiant damage.
Uh-huh.
How would you like to do this?
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Oh man, I was so excited to give someone advantage and be like, Guiding Bolt, you have advantage. That's even better.
I mean, you want him to get another turn?
No, I'm good. I'm good. I was just hoping someone would have like.
Did you want to know what he was going to do on his next turn?
No, it's all right.
Pull
it's
out
all
this
right.
flint and steel.
I want the guiding bolt to hit him and throw him back into the tree. I don't want the guiding bolt to be the thing that kills him. I want him smashing his head into the tree and snapping his neck to be the thing that kills him.
Okay.
Wow.
So you hit him, and he's flailing through the air, like just trying to get his balance. You see, like in his hands, he had like pulled out the flint and like he was gonna start lighting it. So that just goes flying up in the air, and he slams his back against the tree, slams his head back, and you can just see his just rolls forward. And it's like even from a distance, it's like yeah, that is not how
Well,
mechs are
good thing you
supposed to
dropped his
bend.
commemorative Zippo lighter.
Are we still in initiative?
Nice shot.
Okay. Let's run up.
It's a nice. I went to Oro and all I got is the stupid letter.
I thought we were gonna check to make sure we didn't know the person this time before we.
No, he
I
wasn't
was
running.
I was concerned that if that tree fell, it was going to fall on us, and then we would be dead.
I guess that's.
Yeah, I guess that's fair too. I didn't want to die.
Trying to make sure. I mean, I thought you would care since you know.
Well, it was one thing when they were running away, and it was another thing when they were trying to drop a 400-foot tall tree on us.
A beautiful tree.
I mean, it's fine. It's a tree.
It's
No,
a
it's
big
a-
could have done
It's a
without
pretty
it.
nice tree,
It's
I gotta
old.
say.
I bet if
All
you
right.
cut it, it's got about a million
I
rings.
didn't mean to offend anyone by comments on the tree. It's a beautiful tree.
Yeah, I would trust Leaflock on this. He knows trees.
So you guys talking there, or did you move next?
Moved up, we moved up.
Moved up? Okay, I'm
We
just
moved up. We,
just
we're
curious.
up there.
Okay.
We're shouting over here.
Can I search his body?
So as you guys are having this conversation, you notice as she speaks, but otherwise no one else noticed her like coming up or anything like that, and she says, "Well, thank you for the compliments to my tree."
Creepy ass
Don't mention
lady.
anytime.
Who is this?
So she is appears to be a very old elven woman, which for elves is kind of saying something.
That's all day.
She has wrinkled skin and pure white hair. Not kind of a white that looks older, but has sort of a almost glowing quality about it. something kind of a supernatural beauty to it. And just sort of the way she stands has a certain elegance to it and a very strong air of authority. She's wearing flowing green robes, and around her neck is a platinum trinket that has something written on it in what looks like Elvish, but when you look closer, you don't recognize it unless anyone knows Sylvan.
No.
Sylvan? Sylvan?
That's not him.
Sylvan.
Not one of us had
Nope.
it.
Nope.
Okay.
Damn.
Then it's a symbol.
Well,
If you really want to cast it, go
No,
for
I
it.
don't.
But
Just saying.
I don't want to do anything at all.
she also just has sort of that look that when she looks at you, that sort of like principal sees in through you and knows everything you did wrong kind of thing. She just kind of sees into your soul when she looks at you. But she's sort of surveying the area. Seems you saved my tree in my home. You have my thanks. She reaches into a pocket in which her like robes have these very deep pockets, pulls something out, and say she throws it to you nicely. She tosses what's about baseball sized, and then you catch it and realize that this is a fairly large emerald that she just tossed you.
Thanks.
I don't carry much in the way of gold, but you may have this as my thanks. I doubt they'll pay you very much, if anything. But I truly appreciate what you did.
We try.
While
I contributed
she's-
so much to
While
that.
she's talking, can I pick up that bag that he flipped inside out and made shit appear out of?
Okay. As you do that, she just kind of looks over and just kind of takes that in. She doesn't say anything, but
Okay.
so it's but she does notice that. With a slight smile on her. I must say, I thought Alar was being silly recruiting from non-soldier types, but for neophytes, you all did quite well. She just kind of looks from person to person then, and just kind of like this analyzing look for like a couple seconds, like 5 seconds or so. Should you want to come back, want for work, perhaps, come back in a few days. If not, safe travels. She opens up, she like walks to the tree, pulls something open, and you see this like door appears that doesn't seem like it was there before. And she walks in.
What's your name?
She stops as she turns back. Lyrie. Lyrie. It's a pleasure to meet you all.
Lyr.
IE. I hope you will accept my offer. Have a good day. Turns around, heads in.
I feel like she could have just stopped that on her own. You know, someone who can like walk into a tree.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
So she did open like a door
Got an
to the
emerald.
Yeah,
like,
okay,
so,
yeah, I get
you know,
that.
she didn't just walk in, just be clear.
So like, she walked through.
All she could have,
she,
all she
like,
had to do was
formed a
like
doorway,
slam
kinda?
open the door into his face.
She
and
did have to
probably died.
notice him though. In that time.
Well, there's barrels. All I'm saying.
So we
is
walked
she's-
around this whole tree before last time, but we didn't notice it.
I hope that.
No, that was what
No,
you were just saying.
he-
We didn't.
He ran up, pulled
door,
out
you
these
mean?
barrels.
Yeah,
Um,
the door.
Even now, looking at it, like you know, there's a door there. But on a cursory look, you would not notice that there's anything. You can look closer if you'd like, but
Leaflock, that's the second weirdest old person we've seen here.
I don't want to blow your mind or anything, but there's a lot of elves in this city. They can get pretty old, from what I hear.
Yeah, the old part wasn't the weird part that I was saying. It was the weird part of the weird part that I was saying.
Yeah, I'm just
Thanks
saying
for
you have a
clarifying.
higher probability of finding old people. So you have a much higher probability of finding old people who are also weird.
Let's find the odds of that. Okay.
I think I really understand why they wanted to kill you. I think I really got it.
I don't think that's the reason.
it's definitely the reason.
Well, if the two of you are done, Do we want to follow her through that door?
I don't think we were invited.
She said to come back in a few days.
Maybe she'll forget it hasn't been a few days.
I don't think so. I think she's old, not senile.
Seems to be the same.
You're welcome to try.
I'm gonna go up and knock on the door. Or the tree.
Okay. And like where the door was?
Yeah.
Okay. You do so.
Nothing.
I have this bag.
Did it
Is
sound
it right
hollow?
side out? Is it like, what is it?
He left it flipped inside out. So
I
like,
flip it back,
okay.
and then I flip it inside out again.
You do so.
And then I flip it back.
You do so.
And then I flip it inside out again.
You having fun over
This
there?
time,
At
a
least I
sword
did not-
bursts
I
out.
don't know what's going to
I
happen.
thought you were
I
serious.
don't know
No.
what this is.
Like,
I flip
shit.
it back.
Is it a random bag of randomness?
You know, it's kind of strange that barrels came.
Yeah, it's about this big. It's,
I'm gonna
So, like-
take it.
Our auto mod held it because he wrote thought.
No, but what's it say? What's the
Wait,
reason? I can't see
don't
what the
trust a
reason
tree lady.
For reason identity? Oh, allow. We'll post it to chat.
says. Maybe just allow. It's fine.
Wait, we're just
What
killing
the hell does
moms.
that even mean?
I don't know. Identity is strange.
Alex,
I'm
it
gonna
doesn't
look
think it's
in.
you.
Can I see like a bottom in this bag?
No, there's a top in there. Though.
When it's flipped inside out,
No, regularly.
regularly, it looks dark in there.
I'm gonna take like a stone off the ground.
You do so.
I'm loving this.
I'm gonna flip it, not inside out, but just flip it upside down.
You do so. Nothing falls out.
Willow, what are you doing there?
I'm
You
gonna
shake-
flip it inside out.
It falls out.
It's a bag, and it looks like
Yeah.
you can put things into it, and they only come out when you flip it inside out.
Did you
This
try
is a
thinking
tree
about
with
the
a
thing
door.
you put in there?
What?
Did you try
Don't
thinking
open
about the thing you put in there?
No, because I just got it out. I'm gonna flip it back.
You do so.
Maybe it's like other
Just gotta get
things,
this recorded,
Like,
like-
think of money and reach in there
You want me to reach in there?
and think about money.
I don't want to reach in.
I'll reach in.
I'll reach in and think
Oh,
about
sure.
money.
Okay.
Come on.
You reach in, and you're like your hand goes in as deep as you will
it
put your
shouldn't
hand.
do
Oh, I have not been arm deep in. Never mind.
Oh my god.
You think about money,
Mhm.
and you pull out the rock that she had left in there. No, actually
No,
you
I
don't.
flipped it. There's
Because
nothing in there.
oh, there's
so
nothing in there. Yeah, you got nothing. You just.
I'm gonna put a copper in there.
Okay.
I'm gonna think about copper.
You pull out a copper.
Magic.
Oh my goodness, you did it.
He's pretty good at this stuff.
Gross.
I like how the part you're impressed by is he put a thing in a bag and then he took it out. That works with any bag.
Thank you. I know, powerful
But he
wizard over here.
specifically said that he was thinking of copper. And his copper
And then-
came back out. It was
Gonna think of a French fry and then pull it out of a bag.
Here's my
impressive.
secret. I always think about copper.
I love how Narsa audibly says money. And he does this.
Oh, being in character, guys. Oh my god.
Well, did someone take one of the long swords from one of the other guys we killed?
No one
You
said they
tried to
picked those
cut
up.
Open the bag.
I'm going to take my rapier and I'm going to put it in the bag.
You
It's
do-
sheathed.
Oh my god, I hope
Okay.
it doesn't come back out.
Be very good. It's sheathed.
I just want to make sure we're not trying to finagle anything here. I
Yep.
put it in the bag.
You
The
do
bag
so.
has been finished.
Does it go all the way in?
Goes all the way in.
That's all.
Rapier.
Scared.
You get a rapier.
Do you need to say it to take it back out?
I don't know. Can
Try
I
it
try?
again.
What if you
Okay.
try putting more
Wait,
than one item?
guys.
We're literally just
Gonna
standing
end up
over the corpse of this guy.
I mean, I think the best part is they all know what it does and how it works, and they're still doing this. It's like, wait, I can flip it inside out.
I am quite familiar with this item.
Yeah, it's like there's no. I wonder what this does.
No
Absolutely
reason
none.
for it.
What if you try
But
putting
it's
more than
fun.
one item in there?
Oh,
Well, no, do the thing where you don't
Okay.
say it first. And
I'm
then...
gonna not say, but I'm gonna think about copper.
Make an intelligence check to focus enough.
Natural 20.
You think about whatever copper you put in.
Uh-huh.
You do so.
All right, put that in. Put your rapier in. All right, put the
Your rapier.
your wrapper in.
Uh-huh.
Now take one out.
Which one are you thinking of?
The copper.
You get the copper.
Now you think of the other one.
You didn't tell us.
Well,
what
there's
you were
only
thinking,
one
so
other
how do
item
we
in
know
there.
The
what
other
it
one.
worked?
Think of the rapier.
Gotta say it
Put
out
your-
loud.
Yeah, I didn't know if it worked. You didn't say it.
I
He-
reached into the bag and I
And
guess
pull out the
The bag continues to work as a bag of holdings does. So let's just. I'm not going to be like, it stops working halfway through this. If it stops, I'll let you know.
We're testing it. It could be
Yeah.
cursed.
It's
we don't
totally
know.
working
We
now.
haven't identified it,
I
Tad.
think it
Nope,
works.
you haven't.
I think
I
it
could've-
works.
Can I take one
I
of the
could've
barrels
lost
that was
an
on the
arm.
ground?
Yeah,
You do
you-
so. You're lifting it up.
Wait, we should open that first.
Oh.
We don't know what's inside.
Dude, there are orphans in here.
What was that from?
So you
I
pull
thought
off,
you said you saw someone do that.
Oh my god.
you pull off the top of this, and there's this sort of dark powder in there.
All right. No.
It doesn't taste good. It tastes really bad. Strong taste, I'm assuming.
Can you identify the taste?
It's not shit.
All right.
Why do you know
It's
that?
gunpowder. Just put the cap, put the lid, and then
Really
you'll put
certain
all
that it
three of
wasn't
them.
shit.
All
A
three of
Narsel's
them
had some
in.
dark
Yes,
days.
I
want to know.
Two.
Who did this to you?
Yes. Three.
Wait.
You know, it didn't actually get any heavier.
Wait,
forgot
were
we
there
had a
only
wolf.
2 undestroyed, or were there 3 undestroyed? Were there 4 in total, or 3 in total? She
Four
destroyed-
total. I destroyed
so
one.
three.
So 3 left.
Okay.
So there's 3.
I don't know. Yeah. Okay. got it.
Yeah, I like cinch it and like, oh, it didn't get any heavier.
Can I my rate?
I'll just hold on to this for
Oh
now.
yeah, sorry.
You know, the bag, like when it's empty, feels a little bit heavier than typical, but you can put whatever you
I think
want
it's
in
like
it. It doesn't.
15 pounds or something like that.
Yeah, so it's kind of a heavy bag, but like you put anything you want in it, it doesn't get anything. So
Would you like to hold the bag?
For now.
The art. Okay.
our bag holder of holding.
Well, for the meanwhile, we have some. I think we have some things to
Bag of holder holding.
figure what we're doing and.
Can I check the body for things?
Okay, you do so. Investigation check.
Yeah. Fuck that.
I'll check the bodies for things.
Oh yeah, let's have our wizard do that.
There's nothing on the bodies. It's fine.
She did anyway.
Yeah, I already did.
It's kind of pianist.
Wow.
What'd you
I
get
see
there?
what you did
I got
there.
11.
Okay. So you like
Plus whatever
look in
you
his
ate
pockets.
Plus 2.
What the fuck are you saying to
Plus
me?
your investigation.
Plus
plus
3.
Yeah.
14.
Okay, it's good to add those because sometimes they help.
Sometimes.
Yeah, especially when it's like
My
intelligence,
bigger
the thing
issue
you're
was
good
Peter,
at.
Peter, shut the
was saying-
fuck up and
well,
don't tell me what
Because
to
you
do.
were saying add your.
I was looking for the word. Listen, I'm fucking stupid. I'm literally the dumbest person at this fucking table. So yeah, it's gonna take me a second to think of fucking words. Okay.
You need a charge, buddy.
So you reach into
Sorry,
his
I'm
pocket.
fucking dumb.
Does he also have endless pockets?
He does not have endless pockets. He has
Damn
normal
it, guys,
pockets.
these
though.
aren't the same.
You reach in, you find a very vague, sketched out like map on a piece of paper. It's mostly like outskirts of the city, a couple landmarks, and the tree, which is circled.
He didn't see it.
Did say it?
That's you find that in his pocket. You got a 14. So on the other side, you find a small coin purse that has 10 gold pieces,
Hell yeah.
6 silver, and 27 copper.
10 gold pieces, 6 silver.
Are you keeping track of all those,
27
Leah?
copper. I'm adding it if I can remember where the hell am I there.
Said
If you
27
want
copper.
to, for gold,
Yeah.
if we're gonna
You
split
can't
it later,
all
you
add
might
it,
not
though.
want to put it there since we're gonna split it. So we remember what we actually
really?
took. If you're just gonna try,
In my notes.
if you're gonna try and hide it from us, you could say that also. But I would put it in your. Yeah,
Then I
put
would
it in
need a
your
sleight of
notes.
hand check if you're trying to hide it.
I'm not trying to hide it.
Okay.
So
Then,
well,
yeah.
there's also.
Well,
you
do you
can
just
put it
want me
there, but There's
to-
also a notes thing on D&D Beyond.
You want me to just write it down
That's
on my
not
paper
mine.
notebook
fine,
that feels
yeah.
a little easier? So 10
10
gold.
gold,
What's in
27
here? These are thick.
silver.
The official D&D Beyond
Yep. And
paper
how much
notebook.
copper?
I didn't remember the copper.
How much copper?
27.
20. How much
Oh.
silver?
6.
6 silver.
I got that wrong.
Trying to give us an extra 2 gold.
Bag of
No one
holding.
was
endless
correcting me
entertainment.
until Jesse said something.
I
We
wasn't
could've just
listening.
done it.
I wasn't listening because I
Even
was
Even
leaving
Tad
the
didn't
guy.
correct
something
me.
like that.
Because he was doing other DM things.
What did you do?
What?
Animal.
I was giving us more silver.
There
Accidentally.
You're trying to steal
Maybe
silver
yummy
from the
animal
universe.
Yeah.
Why
The
would I do
universe takes it back with interest.
You, man.
Can they take it from Kraus, who's holding it?
Nope, you lose a silver.
Or
That's it.
Willow, rather. Sorry.
Yeah.
Wow, we lost a silver. Good job.
Kraus.
Thanks a lot.
We lost more than one silver.
We lost
Well,
a big
I
No,
mean,
we
you-
didn't. You can't. We didn't lose any silver that you made up.
We were
just
about to
had
have
that didn't
27. I wasn't getting anyone to correct me.
We can do this now. It's 2 gold, 1 silver, 5 copper.
Plus the other 6 gold we found earlier.
Oh.
We found 6 gold and 8 8 silver earlier
Jesus.
on the 3 silvers.
How much?
6 gold and 8 silver.
Wait, what did the last one split up to?
2 gold, 5 silver, 1 copper.
2 gold, 1 silver, 5 copper. For the
Can you please get your numbers right for the love of God?
Definitely not.
How many coppers?
I don't even
5
know what
copper.
I did. Oh, I did this backwards.
But if you're listening to Leah, it's like 80 copper.
You should definitely be the treasurer for the group because you guys are gonna make off like a
We're gonna have so much money.
Oh my God.
Tad, you're gonna be like, it's 100 plum. She's gonna be like, we have 100,000 gold.
So that's 1 copper piece. 10 copper pieces? Okay, so I'll give you 7, you 7, you 7. And then we have the silver, which is 20, 20.
Or you're like, okay, you have 10 gold. She goes, alright, that's 5 for you, and 5 for you, and 5 for you, and 5 for you. So it's like, I don't think you're dividing this correct.
Who is that dog?
He's got a dog.
My wolf.
Oh, right. Your
Oh,
wolf.
Yeah.
bring Herbie.
My wolfie. What?
Where's Herbie?
No, Herbie's stay back there.
Thank
Wait,
you.
that's-
Thank you.
Herbie
everyone got the second one.
Herbie's
It's,
powerful.
from the first round, it was an additional 1 gold and 1 silver, per person. Leah, did you find both of them?
Both of what?
Both of the
No, I found
No, he found
No, I found
I
this
found the
pouch.
first one.
because there's 1 gold, 4 silver, 2 copper total remaining. But if we just gave the extra to whoever found it, then Leah would have 1 additional silver and 2 additional coppers, and you would have 1 gold and 3 silvers.
You're
As
giving a lot of me
finder's
extra.
rights.
Okay.
Huh?
You can divide up like 1 gold into silver if you want.
That's
It's too
only if
late.
you actually have silver pieces to.
You should have enough
Divide
to
it.
make change.
I do from the bar, but how
Okay.
much change you really want, man?
You know what?
It also
Yeah,
depends on
that
how much
one
effort.
time Can't have
It
it.
really fucking mattered that Vox Machina knew how much platinum they had, and I'm always just waiting because it does actually like
Occasionally matter.
it does matter how it's like for spells and stuff, and for there are times where it matters.
Yeah, when you have to
exactly how
grind
much
up 50 gold
gold
pieces
you
worth.
have
Right.
versus how much silver you have, and you can't just always say like,
Yeah.
oh
'cause
yeah, all my silver's just golds
Gold
now.
now.
Like no, you didn't get that much silver.
Yeah, that's fair.
You're so fair.
So I keep them separate.
I found this really bad makeshift map.
Also, it's a lot
Anyone
easier to do it
wants.
in D&D Beyond now.
Yeah, I wasn't so much saying you could split it, turn
Oh,
it
they're
into
gonna rip
silver,
it.
but you could swap it and
Wow.
like.
Those are big.
I don't think it was
Divide
that
it up
big. I think it
as-
was gold.
That'd be
It was
pain.
just like a
So-
Or we can just have finders just like
Or you
While
can-
they're
Honestly,
searching over the
can have
body, I just want to
Just
walk up
dig
to the
it.
big
I didn't roll it. I
and I just
folded
want
it.
to use my
No,
my
I unfolded it and held
natural
it up, and then I
my
folded
trait
it.
of speech of beast and
You
meat,
didn't look
and I
at it,
just
so
want
you
to
wouldn't
put my
know.
hand on the
I picked
tree
it
and
up. What the
say,
fuck are you
Ah,
doing?
you just
Don't
picked it up,
worry,
but
bitch
you don't
fella.
roll it.
Wait,
I
You're in
did.
good hands now.
wait.
So
What
I'm
is
just
this?
gonna put my hand on a tree. I'm gonna say, "Don't worry, big fella. You're in good hands."
What does that let you do?
It just lets
Listen,
me communicate
talks
with them.
too.
But I
Does it
can't
let-
understand.
It's one way.
one
Yeah,
way.
okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So I'm just talking to the tree.
Okay. Make a nature check.
While he's doing that, can I look around for other people?
Make a perception.
9.
Okay.
Nice.
You talk to the tree.
Can I?
16.
16. You look around, you do see a few people who are like peeking out of like windows and things like that at you guys. Like they looked concerned that there was a bunch of action like really close. But otherwise you don't see anyone sneaking
I
around.
got a lot of
Side
action
note,
up
I
close.
know you said that was nature, but I do have advantage on charisma checks. Is that would that apply to that? Or?
You're so charismatic. isn't
Sure.
you?
I will let you make it a nature charisma. So like if you have proficiency in nature, add
Okay.
that to your charisma. And then you can have advantage.
So basically, just add proficiency to your charisma.
Yeah. So that would be the plus 2.
Nope, that's your saves.
Oh, sorry, saves.
So you go top, charisma.
Plus 1.
Can I Arcana
17
check
plus
the
2.
tree?
It's
Okay.
still
Okay,
you
so
either
yeah.
do
The
nature-
tree in general
Even if you have
or
advantage.
the door?
Well,
or
I guess that depends really.
Which one did you?
Yeah, well,
I mean, if I say the tree in general, would that cover
No.
the door, or do I have to
don't
do
know.
them
I
like
don't- what do you
separate?
The door
Fix
would be
this
more
tree.
specific.
Let's do the door then. I'll roll for it.
Okay.
What are you doing on it?
Arcana
High
check.
Sundry. You got 11, by the way.
Alright.
High Sundry.
13.
13. You look at it and it's hard to say for sure. But it looks just, as you examine it, it doesn't look like this as a natural door, and the way it's covered up now that you can't see it, you would guess there's some sort of basic illusion around the doorway of some kind that might be magical. You would have no idea which kind of spells it would be or anything like that, but you're guessing there's some sort of something that's hiding it, because it doesn't look like a doorway, and it did when she walked through it, but second she closed it, went back to just looking like a tree.
So there's no one else around.
You think these bags are standard issue with the humans?
I hadn't seen it before.
Alright, so I guess they're probably not blowing other stuff up then.
I mean, they could.
Or they could just have another one.
Oh.
Let's go keep walking.
Where?
Should we ever at some point go back and report all this?
To who?
What are we reporting?
Well,
That we let our commander die?
well, no, that he is dead. I think that would be good to know.
I
wouldn't
don't
it?
think you know how war works.
Do you?
War never changes.
Thank you.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
so
start.
we'll walk.
I'm gonna. And pick a direction.
Oh wait, did he
Okay.
have anything on that map?
You feel a
that
slight
say
wind coming from the east.
Yeah, go that way.
direction
Okay.
you took from me?
Oh, hey, can I look at that
I feel
shitty
like
map
that'd
she
be the
gave me?
direction we came from.
No, you came from the north.
Oh.
So the front lines are in the north. And you guys
The
were in the
north.
southern part of
The
the
North remembers.
the north does
Hey,
remember.
can I look at that shitty map that the dude was carrying that she gave me?
Okay.
I didn't give it to me, stole it.
She definitely handed it to me and I took it. So.
You have a shitty map. It's basically like there's a circle of the city. There's like two different buildings
Yeah.
that are like the Lord's house, basically.
Yeah.
The tree that's circled. So it's like very basic.
I just know for
You're
the
going
other
this way.
directional thing. Okay.
I start heading
Guess not.
east.
Okay.
I start
Keeping
heading,
an eye out.
I start heading west, because that's what I thought she said.
No, east.
Oh.
You're going the wrong
and start
way.
going east.
Okay. What was the high perception checks?
Are we doing another round?
Natural 20!
Ew.
We're rolling for it? Oh.
Okay.
That's what you got last time, 200%.
17.
So what are your
I
elf
hate
eyes
you.
see?
26.
26. Okay, so you search, looking for anybody. The one time you do see somebody, there is another group that looks like they're doing pretty much what you're doing that takes care of it before you even get close. Like you see it 500 feet away, start heading over, they've already taken care of it, it's fine. You do hear the noise from the battle start slowly dying down. You're probably out for another 2-3 hours or so. And eventually the battle kind of goes quiet from over there. And it's still a ways off, but it had been pretty loud. And you had been able to see pretty clear like spell effects of, infecting the weather, lightning bolts, that kind of stuff. Seems to go pretty quiet.
You think that means we won or lost?
I'm not really on either side, so I lost and won.
Well,
Which makes
It's
a
your
great point.
hometown.
there aren't
It's your hometown.
there aren't people who are storming
I didn't want to be a
the
part of it.
city at the moment.
It's true.
I would say that probably means that the city won.
I'd agree.
I want to just go see if my mother made it through all of that.
Should we head towards the battlefield?
Yeah.
then?
To the battlefield!
Okay.
Away.
You head in that direction. From where you guys are, it's about a mile away. So, head that way. You eventually start encountering soldiers who are kind of walking in the other direction. And it does seem like there's a pretty positive atmosphere. Like, a lot of people are, really excited. And, clapping each other on the back and rooting and cheering and that kind of thing. The people who are leaving are the people who are pretty much like you guys who were just sort of recruited for this. But most of them seem like they were local elves that might have fought at one point in the army and were recruited, so they were the people who they put on the front lines kind of thing. You continue heading up, and you see there's still the front line is still being manned, but you see the wreckage of this battlefield. So there are many different trees that appear that they've been like blown apart or have like pieces missing, branches down, that kind of thing. There's lots of remnants of spell attacks that are, little pieces burning in trees and that kind of thing. Lightning blasts hit various points. All sorts of different effects of this battle as you look out. As you guys are sort of looking around, are you looking for like a commanding officer, or are you just looking for your mother, or just sort of meandering?
I'm probably looking for my mother, not looking for a commanding officer, since none of them seem to know who she was before.
There's enough people in the city that would be difficult.
No, they should know her.
I'll try and keep an eye out just
They
for
should.
any of the other caravan guards.
Okay. Perception checks.
Want to go again? Your natural 20?
Can you please?
I'm not
17.
getting that 20.
Natural 20!
Shut up.
Wait, are you serious?
Are you rolling it or just placing it?
Can I borrow
Oh, wait, am I
that
not
one?
supposed to place? Yeah, no, I'm wrong.
I'm not
Jesus.
doing well.
Wow.
Damn, and I get a 22. Not a
Okay.
nat 20.
So did you even meet any of these people that
Who
you're
we
looking for?
He
Like
just-
people from her caravan or her
Oh, wait,
mother?
We saw the people from her caravan because we
Did you
sat
guys
for
see
breakfast
me
with
meet
them.
my mom, though?
Mm-mm.
We did not
I
see
didn't
know you
your
before
mom.
that, you know.
But we did see, because she was sitting at a table with them, and then
Well,
she walked
came
over.
you are
downstairs.
looking for someone who looks pretty similar to her. So,
We're staying together, right?
roll a
Yeah, I'm just keeping an eye out for
D4
the-
someone.
I'll do
So you're doing better at rolling
Yeah.
today. Why don't you roll?
2.
2.
Wait, roll for what?
This is just a random who you find. Check. Okay.
That looks like
Um,
you.
You see this lady that you're pretty sure you had seen Willow talking to. You don't remember her name or anything probably, but you're pretty sure you recognize that one.
Am I with people, or are we all kind of?
I figured we were all together, just looking.
Yeah.
Do you know that?
If you got over a 17, I'll say
I
you
got a
also.
17.
Okay, yeah. So
I did not.
you see Ramie's.
Ramie's.
She looks okay, but she was involved in the fighting,
Mm-hmm.
so she's just kind of looks tired and is making her way back.
I'm going to go
Also,
check in.
question before we get too much further. You guys didn't say what you wanted to do with the gunpowder.
The barrels?
The barrels.
They're in
The barrels that are in the bag of holding?
You put them in the bag?
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Got you.
They're ours now.
What about the one
They're
that
gonna
was kind of
explode in the
scattered?
bag of holding.
No, that one's just scattered. I'm not picking up that gunpowder to put it in.
I'm sure Lyrie would take care of it.
I don't know what else. We can't just put
If it came from the
loose
earth, it can go
gunpowder
back.
in the bag of holding. I don't know how that would work.
Wise words from
Like throwing a handful of dirt in there, you get some, but it's...
Yeah, no.
I can empty out my bag of dirt from my home and
I'm going.
kind of put. Oh, you weren't there for that. I was just being leaf lock, right?
I'm going to go check in with her. Were we going to find someone to report to?
we can wait.
I'll head over.
Okay. You head over to her. She's sort of walking away from you, but you jog up, get to her. She's... Oh, Willow! Gives you a hug.
Okay.
Glad you're okay.
No. We weren't in the thick of it. Did everyone make it out?
Everyone that I was near, I knew, so... Inanna was also okay, but she headed back a little bit ago. Had to get, she just kind of gestures to her arm. She has an injury that looks like it's been bandaged up. Get that taken care of, but I'm fine. Honestly, it went pretty well. So there were some crazy spellcasters who were doing most of the heavy lifting. But glad it's all over. They turned tail and run after a certain point, and we didn't particularly want to chase. I'm really glad they didn't order us to. But
Well, don't let me stop you from getting a rest. I should probably bandage up my own wounds.
yeah, you might want to have that one.
Yeah, I know.
There were
Stopped
some.
today.
People, you said you were scouting right behind the. Found some.
A few.
What am I doing with this?
It's for music if you want.
Oh, okay. I'll probably trust it to you for your phone, because I hadn't had anything prepared. So.
Just a few. We have to should find someone to report to, so they don't think that we ran off and deserted and I get hunted down.
Oh, there's a couple captains around. She sort of gestures to an area where there's a bunch of them.
Go get a drink.
Yeah, meet you for a drink later.
Probably.
See you back there. Glad you're okay.
Me too.
She heads off. She just looks exhausted.
Yeah, I'll rejoin. Captain's yonder.
Now hear me out.
I don't know if I'm ready for this.
I can naturally disguise myself.
Sure.
Say I were to report back to one of the captains looking
Sure.
like Carlin.
Well, that sounds like a terrible idea.
Okay.
Why would we do that? We didn't kill him.
It'll sure look like we did, though, if we do that. Absolutely. Yeah, and like we were trying to cover it up by making him think that he's still alive.
I mean, I liked the fun sound of that idea.
No, I do too, but...
Practicality, maybe not there.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was taking a leak.
Thanks
On
for
the
joining us.
wall? You couldn't have found somewhere to go inside?
He peed right with these dead people right there. Or
Get disrespectful.
rude.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that give you weird looks for that. They're just like, the fuck, man?
There's an outhouse right there.
So I guess we'll go.
He peed on the wall of the outhouse?
There was somebody in it who then walked out halfway through. It was just like, I didn't take that long, gee.
Sorry, after a long battle, sometimes you.
Sure, whatever you say.
So we want to go talk to a commander, and then try to find my mom.
Maybe
like
we
a
could look
whore.
for your mom.
Maybe we
first.
should do it. Yeah, the other way around. Let's find your mom.
I agree.
As long as it was in a rush. So I guess we're gonna go walking back towards where she told me that we live. Since she had to tell me now.
So you do live, I think we established last time, in the northern part of town. Or no, you were north of like a tree or something like that. But you head to that part of town. Make an investigation check with advantage.
Advantage now, because I know where I live.
Because it was told to you.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
You do get to roll twice, take the higher.
Lord save us. Oh, thank God. 20.
Okay. I was going to say, the DC on this is not high. It's like 10 last time.
Well,
So.
the other one wouldn't have made it.
Okay. Natural 20?
No.
Okay. So you manage to pretty easily, once you start wandering around, you're like, oh yeah, I remember this place, and like these triggering random memories from your childhood here, and you make your way, and eventually you get to the path that you used to walk to get to school, and you remember that one definitely, and make your way back home, despite your temporary memory lapse on the city's geography. So you do see your house.
Guys, I know where I live. Lived. I found it.
It's
Memory's
quite
good.
impressive.
I really tried. I'm gonna,
How long has
I
it been
guess,
if you
try
didn't
to open
remember?
it.
How long has it been if you didn't remember?
Like 5 or 10 minutes.
Well, we haven't been here.
Gulp.
I hate you.
Nothing goes over my head. My reflexes are too fast.
I'm gonna try to open the door.
Okay. It opens and you see your mother, who is in the kitchen. And as you open the door, she grabs a knife, turns and sees that it's you, and throws it down, and comes over and rushes over to give you a hug. I'm so glad you made it out okay.
You too.
Yeah. You guys do look a little bit beat up. Are hit points wise? Are you at full or are you okay?
I wasn't
So
touched.
who is not at full hit points? Okay, she'll be like,
Me is too, sorry.
okay, she'll be.
no.
Oh my good, you're all let me. And she like goes and like pulls out a little mini first aid kit and she like starts tending to your various wounds and like makes her.
I'll do it
Tiny
myself.
little-
Okay, yeah, anyone, if you're taking care of your own, like,
Yeah, I'll
she'll-
take
You
care of
can't
myself.
heal the ugly though. Sorry.
Don't be so down on yourself.
She
I thought he
bandaged
was
my
talking about
gash.
someone else.
I was
Yeah.
talking
She
about
full
leaf
heals?
lock, but
no, they're like the way healing works in D&D. Well, I'll say you take a short rest. So if you want to spend your hit die, you can, and that would heal. Otherwise, she just bandages it up and it looks better. You'll heal it fully after a long rest, or you can spend your hit die for a short rest. You will get that back after a long rest. So
Hell yeah, fully healed.
that's true. I would automatically.
Mom, can I speak to you away from them? So I'm gonna.
well, I have to finish bandaging up this wound.
I
can
can
finish.
finish. I'll take over.
You
Yes,
got
I'm
it?
fine.
Okay.
I'll
She just kind of
take
like
over.
quickly looks at like the bandaging you did on your wound. Oh yeah, you're fine. Like, do you know what you're doing? Yeah, you do.
Yes,
Okay.
I do.
Well, she doesn't know you. She just
I
wants
have
to
a
make
plus
sure.
4 in medicine.
Yeah,
Plus
I know you do, but she didn't know, so she's just gonna
Let
look
me
quick.
see.
Not proficient.
She'll walk with you to the other room.
I just have good wisdom.
So I
Yeah, I thought.
probably at some point mentioned
It's like a fist bump.
That-
High five.
Yeah, this
I
is-
had to go help a friend soon, and I don't know when I'll be back. So,
You're leaving again?
and it might be for a very long time.
Oh. Oh, okay. Well, you're here now. Do you have to leave, right away? Or, I could, I was gonna make dinner.
I think we
Um,
have some time, but we do have to report back to a captain.
Oh, yes, you should definitely.
It's a
I'll
number of
try to
D8s
see you
equal to
before
your
I officially leave, but if I don't, I wanted to
Okay.
tell you.
Yeah.
There's a
Make
short
sure you
rest button.
come
Plus
back
your
before.
constitution.
I'll try.
She gives you a big hug
So
and
there's a-
just holds on for a little bit.
Save it.
kisses the
Short
top of your
rest
head.
button on it. Doesn't it say?
And then I guess we'll go back and join them.
Yeah, it does.
No,
This is-
no, I'm saying like it's not necessary.
You guys
Oh.
are looking better.
He's gonna.
Yes.
I healed my gash.
A short rest would take.
An hour.
Yeah, so
My
you guys do spend an hour here. She will make anyone like tea and like if you want any
Oh, yes, please.
snacks. She'll just busy herself doing that and bring stuff out as you like sit around the table.
What kind of tea do you
Um,
have?
That's actually
She
pretty
has
good.
all sorts of different teas. Do you have a
So if I
preference?
say my hit points, it
Something
reduce the
spice?
maximum hit points.
Yes, I have something. She gets you a nice spiced tea.
Thank you.
The whole building is designed for
No, it's
gnomes,
just letting
so
know
you are
hit
sort of
points.
like adults sitting in kindergarten chairs,
Right at
a little bit.
Leaf Lock cannot touch anything. He
There's-
just crush everything.
Yeah, so like he's.
It's just a short
Yeah, you probably actually wouldn't
You probably just got
easily
in the
fit. Yeah, like you could like duck down.
Legit.
But yeah, so Leaflock, you're very much larger than this house is designed to accommodate. So you're like sitting cross-legged
But
on
would
the ground.
physical house be built for gnomes in an elven city?
like,
We've been
her
here for a
house.
long time.
It's
Well,
so
yeah, but it was.
it's. It was built for gnomes, but it's big enough to accommodate for elves. You're still probably having to duck under doorways and things like that. So like, you can fit in.
So it fits you
But-
more.
Yeah.
You want to be in the screen?
How did you end up not? What did
I
you
think
move?
Vita moved it by accident.
Oh yeah, I might have hit it. That might have been my bad. Sorry.
We're good at this, guys.
Good.
There you go. They need to say Leo. It's only fair.
Nice that your mom's got a pot roast going and you're gonna dip out.
We're not dipping out. We might have to go to the captain soon, but we haven't
Nope.
dipped just yet.
Yes, we
She does tend to her pot roast.
need to report in.
She actually wasn't expecting all of you for dinner, so like she was
Back
ready
when
to
I was
get
looking
started.
around, like all the people, did I see the captain? Because he came up to me and talked to me before I joined.
Yeah, you would have seen him like with among the other captains, but
Okay.
so
I just to know like where we would go and actually find him.
yeah, you guys will be able to figure that out. So, but after you guys have a nice short rest, her mom is very nice to all of you and like asks all your names, is asking like way too many personal questions about you guys that you probably mostly dodge it's 'cause too much. So, but
What's the mom's name?
her name is
Deciphy.
Saifi.
So how do you spell that?
Deciphy. Decify.
Can you spell that one more time?
DECIFY.
It's very cryptic.
Like to decipher.
Yeah.
No.
All the women in
you
the
guys.
tribe called her the Deciphy wifey.
Good.
Can you save those jokes for my
Thank you for
Tasha's
your
hideous laughter?
Thank you for your hospitality, but I
Of
think
course.
we need to be moving along.
Okay. Well, do be safe, and if you want to come back, you guys are always welcome.
I give you a big hug
Okay.
in case I'm not back.
Not her mom.
Um,
Tat,
she-
she gives Tat a big
I give Dad a big hug. Sorry. Sorry, Mom.
Yeah, she's just like, oh, you, this lady.
It's very
Yeah, she gives you another hug, and she says, make sure you come back before you leave, okay?
I'll try to.
So you guys leave and find a guard. It doesn't take you too long. They're still meandering around, and you do find the guard that you had talked to previously. Are you going up together?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Um,
have the private patch.
Are you
when you
displaying
said that,
it?
I in your eye.
No, it's just in my pocket.
Okay.
Oh, well, yeah, I have this patch too.
That's her private patch.
It's like, what a weird name for your
There's a
eye.
second.
keeps my
There's a
eye
second one, but we
private,
don't see
I
it.
figured.
Oh, anyway. Sorry,
I
mental
am not
image just kind of
either.
popped
I
there.
know.
Like that was unavoidable. Okay, so he's y'all look like you made it back. A little late, but
Well, we
Doesn't
lost
Where's
our
your-
look like
commander.
we made it back. Looks like you made it back. Like, yeah, we're standing in front of you.
We had a lot to do. Our commander died. Don't
That's
you
to run
care?
some errands.
I'll take the patch
He's a
out.
very nice guy.
I'm sure he was. We all feel the
I
loss
hope
of
you
all.
give him a
So
proper burial.
we certainly will.
I take the patch out and go, I got a field promotion.
He looks down and says, well,
They can corroborate.
he glances at all of you.
Totally can corroborate. Yeah, she did a lot.
I mean,
she led
leaning
the
over and picking
pack.
something up is
Well,
enough for a promotion.
You guys suck!
I was defending you.
he's, well, if you would like to stay in the army,
Nope,
we can
I'll pass
talk
it back.
about he's like, if you want a field promotion.
No,
It's, but
temporary.
Just the feeling. Of
But she was promoting herself to go to the field out of the city.
the city thanks you all for your services. I'm afraid we don't have very much to offer you all in the way of pay.
No, it's fine. The woman in the tree that we saved.
No.
already,
But what can you offer?
The woman in...
No, there was no tree.
The woman in the
Yeah.
tree
There's definitely
that we
a tree.
prevented from being
There's a
destroyed.
tree.
I'm trying to
and
see if
blown
they have
up.
anything to give us,
She thanked us already.
but not
What?
enough. So if you have anything you'd like to provide, that would be great.
I don't think we get paid for slavery.
For someone whose name is
He
Nazi,
wasn't
they're
done
definitely
talking.
greedy.
It's,
I
if
can
you would
even
like,
see
there is
one
a
in
payment of
English.
1 gold each. If you,
Her name changes based upon her
Sure,
name.
I'll take the 1 gold. If they don't want it, I'll take theirs.
yeah,
Nope.
he will.
Hello, today I'm bitchy.
Yeah, he'll pass out 1 gold each. I again apologize for the amount, but you have the city's thanks.
Are we free to leave now?
You are.
And now that we've done this, if we were, in theory, to ever visit again, we're not going to be automatically drafted in the future since we've technically paid our dues now.
It's good thinking.
He
Always thinking ahead.
Just so we know that if we show up here again, if this is the kind of place we're going to be
Probably
drafted the
won't.
second time.
But
A
definitely
We would know
situa-
to avoid
exactly.
the city
Definitely will
entirely.
avoid if you're going to draft us the second
Yes.
time.
the situation that happened has not, the likes of that has not happened in hundreds of years.
No, certainly,
So,
but because
It's
they
okay,
just
no,
He's
because
not
attacked
going
you
to
again.
guarantee.
Because of that
No, we should
situation, I
just
met
come
these
back
fine
and
cross
people.
it off.
Yeah.
It is very unlikely to happen again, but I can obviously make no promises. If you'd like to speak to the Lord about it, I can't help you with that either, but he'd be the one who could make promises.
Help me, there is the Lord you can talk to.
It's like, that'd be the one who could make promises. I have no power to let you speak to him.
I mean, he sounds fun to talk to.
But in the short run,
Sings
we will
good
be
songs.
prepared for the next attack, getting forces from nearby cities. So we will be, for the duration of this war, we'll be ready for the next attack. So that I can assure, if that is of any consolation.
But we won't be here, hopefully, for it
Thank you, Captain.
soon to have
Yes.
an attack.
No, I agree.
But thank you for the 1 gold for all of our hard work.
He just sort of nods and like ignores the sarcasm of that. Just nods, walks away.
Today I'm sarcastic-y.
Excuse me, we're not using that spell yet. You're not allowed to make jokes. You have to hold it all
Who
in.
wants to get a drink?
I
I can
do.
use a few.
Oh, that's the
Okay.
majority of the party.
I drink water.
Looks like we
I'm a little
Yeah.
parched.
Yeah, you drink water because you watched someone be given too much alcohol, even though it was your fault. And then they
Still-
died.
He's still recovering from that dehydration.
Not me cord.
So,
least
do you
I didn't
head
murder somebody in
back
cold
to
blood.
the tavern you guys were at, which was the dancing fiend?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Yes, dancing fiend.
I have that written down.
I'm not
Gonna
sure.
fact check our DM here.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I did check that one. Yeah, I gave you guys a
No,
couple
right,
options,
songs
but
to D&D.
Oh,
I've
it
done
looked like
that.
you were like,
I like it.
what?
Rewrite some songs for D&D. Make parody songs.
I
and
You are
rewrote
certainly
the
welcome
like
to.
the rap version of "You're Welcome" from Moana for
Stop.
one of our last games. Yeah, I have it somewhere on my phone.
We should
Yeah,
do this
that
on
was
the
good.
channel. Anywho, sorry, that was a
I don't know.
distraction.
I remember it was about Sean's character.
It was all your fault, Sean. Okay, so you head back to the tavern.
The dancing imp, sorry, right?
The dancing fiend.
The dancing fiend.
There's a drunken imp on the sign.
That's what it was.
So, as you guys get in there, you are able to find a table. It's pretty busy in here, but you get the sense a lot of people, if they could have, would have wanted to go home and spend the time there. But everybody who looks like you guys is down here and drinking.
Can we find a table to fit all of us?
Yeah, you can kind of meander your way in, and eventually a table open up as people get up to like dance or do something else, and kind of you can steal their table. Heading around is the owner, Daleth, who you hadn't met her before, but she is elves is hard to tell age, but doesn't look super young, doesn't look old, so probably somewhere in the middle age of 150 to 700. But yeah, so she looks like she definitely participated in the fighting, but she is sort of making sure everybody's got their drinks full and is sort of coming around talking to everybody a little bit and congratulating everybody on the efforts, and that very like sort of getting everybody pumped up and excited that they were triumphant and all that. She does sort of linger around your table for a little bit, just to kind of talk to you guys a little bit, and once she sees you guys all seem to be doing okay, she'll move over to the next. But
I'll order a round of drinks for everyone at the table.
okay, you do so. They come shortly after. The rest of the caravan group is also in here at other tables and things like that. So there's music playing in the background, and you guys are all at town.
That was a day.
That was.
I agree.
I could have done without it.
I agree.
What are your plans after this?
Leave, I assume.
Is that everyone's plan?
Pretty much.
I did not really have a plan before this, and that has not changed.
Catching fire.
Were we gonna stick together on this?
I get lonely.
Was that an invitation?
I was inviting myself.
How nice.
Well, me and Leaflock move around a lot.
Because I'm looking to leave. I have a lot of traveling to do.
But you leave with Leaf, Lock,
I really tried that.
and I.
This is pretty funny.
Well,
your
we
Mel
did-
comes up under the table.
Hey, girl.
We were, the lot of us, given the offer of work from.
Lyrie.
Mm-hmm.
Could have just found it. No, it's like, wrote it down for a reason.
You're very
Sorry,
nice
I take it
in
back.
notebook.
It's my critical role.
I like it.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, finally using it. I know we didn't. Most of us might not have had any particular interest in staying here, but what's
Damn it, Sean.
What? What do you say?
Kick him in the dick twice. Help the humans win. The elves suck. Yep, it was. You're welcome. And then everyone gets to sit around and talk about their PTSD. This is a week on character-centered narrative building. Okay.
Nice and dark.
Love you guys.
I found myself without a job recently.
Right.
So most things that would get me paid, I don't want to be here necessarily, but
I'm happy to do that, but I'd like the plan to be to leave after.
yeah, I think me as well. Wouldn't. I would have a hard time turning down a job offer, especially from someone who
Lives in
gave
a
us
tree.
what she gave us, which I think we should get checked out.
Mhm.
Maybe exchanged for usable money at some point.
That's fair. I do need some money.
I was looking at a dead body. What did she give you?
The woman?
Mm-hmm.
An emerald.
Pretty sizable one.
Pretty fake. Two C's.
Alright then.
Off character, did we like look at the emerald at all? Like investigate it?
No, I
and
literally
inspect it?
just. No, we
She
put it in my
caught it,
pocket.
looked at it, put it in her pocket.
Would
Wait,
you
maybe
like
we
to
don't
look
take
at
it out
yeah, I wouldn't
here.
take it out here.
Yeah.
But look at her.
But maybe tomorrow.
Yeah.
Find a jeweler.
Yeah, we.
Fine, close.
Get it examined.
So stay here, wait for the job, and then leave when the job's done. Sounds like most of the plans
I'd be
I've had in a
interested
while.
I'm okay
in
with that.
traveling. If you wanted another traveling companion.
Yeah, I'd like that. I don't really know where I'm trying to end up. I just know what I need to do.
I don't know what I'm doing or where I need to end up. I
Sounds
just
like a
know
great-
that humans don't travel well alone here, and I think that will be more prevalent in the coming days.
I wouldn't disagree.
Yeah, it really sucks it's starting to rain after we had a...
Yeah, the lightning.
Are the rest of you gonna join us?
We're leaving at the same time anyway. Might as well stick together.
I was just being.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Edward.
Yes, sorry. I wanted the dramatic.
You did. I saw you look
for-
into the camera. You were doing it. Sorry to take the moment from you.
I'm
Just give
in.
it to him.
Travel partners?
What's her name?
That feels a little cliche. Why don't we just agree to be
Yeah, we
travel
don't
partners for the
we
time
don't
being?
have to add labels.
I
to
thought you were
things.
gonna add a name.
The
I mean,
Fanny
was it a
Bandits,
good-
let's go.
Oh, absolutely not.
What was it?
Fanny Bandits.
Can't
He's the
say
only
I
one that's
agree
come
with
up
that
with
one.
something.
These
So
two
far
here
he's
have
winning.
actual drinks.
Edward, let's not...
Oh, come on.
What, how were you the only one who didn't grab it?
All right, here's the rule. Everybody has to down it. The whole thing. Go, 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 go.
God bless
I'm not
America.
drinking all the time. Oh, right. That was a good time. Did not go well.
That's such a good choice for a rule, though.
Just let out a burp.
Stand by that rule.
Ooh, flashback.
That's why we're talking about it.
As you guys are talking here, there's this drunk elf who just sort of wanders over, falls, and like spills his drink on your table a little bit, staggers away, walks. It doesn't say a single word, but there's like a pile of beer, and like you're just sort of sitting.
Well,
In the middle of
that
your
looks
table
like
now.
a good reason to call it a night, I think.
I was thinking the same.
I agree.
We probably need rest anyway.
Could use for a couple hours. Gather here tomorrow morning. Head over to that
Deal.
tree woman.
Don't we have to wait one more day? She said 2 days.
I thought it was.
She said a few days, so
We'll count
it's a little
that.
bit.
That's fine. We'll try. Although apparently knocking on the tree does not work.
I just have a feeling she'll find us when we get there. if
Well,
it's the
I
time.
think if she's not there tomorrow.
Maybe I
Take
can.
the barrels
leave.
out and threaten the tree again, and she'll show
No.
No.
The tree
I can't
stays
say
up.
no. That's a terrible
That
idea.
does
But
not
it
sound
would
like a very nice
Maybe I could
That's
try
I
and
don't think
talk
it
to the
would.
tree and maybe see if it'll let her know
Leave-
of our
Why
presence.
didn't you try that today?
Leave like
when
I
I was
could
knocking
do-
on the tree.
To come back in a few days. Not
Well,
a few
if she
minutes.
doesn't let us in tomorrow,
Yes.
then we'll just
You
leave.
gotta let the tree breathe a little.
We don't have anything else.
Do I prepare new spell?
It's
true.
much
We
to
will
do
make like a
here.
tree
From what I
and leave.
understood, the caravan was like leaving
Make
tomorrow.
like a tree
they're
and get out of
bolting.
here.
Yeah, they would have
Make like a tree
left
leaf
as soon.
flop.
Like they want to leave as soon as they can. They would have left today.
Yeah,
But-
yeah.
Shit happened, so.
Well, I guess I'll see you all tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I'm going to bed.
Good night.
Go upstairs.
Okay.
Off to sleep.
As you guys head upstairs, you do hear a few sort of toasts that you would have heard during that conversation too. To Cassula, the true hero of Panzano, that various drunken people will say at different points.
Cassula.
Kasula. You just kind of hear that thrown out from time to
The
time.
what
from
of pens on?
the true hero of Panzano. Nicey, make a history check.
Jeez.
I hope I roll.
You smarty.
Do good.
Do better
17.
than that.
17. So you would have actually, that name rings a bell. She has kind of been talked about in Panzano history as this heroic figure who will show up in a time of great need. Nobody really sees her otherwise. So you had never seen her. But maybe she really is a person who shows up. But she's supposed to be like a super powerful, and like some of the stories told about her, you're kind of like, it sounds like she's almost a god, like from some of the stories that kind of get exaggerated in various ways. So
It's nighttime. The crickets.
oh, the owl. But so you guys all have a long rest, and you all level up to level 2. Congratulations.
I cried.
You can take a second to do that. So
Alright, so.
Do I re-prep spells every day?
Yeah.
So yeah, you have your book. So cantrips are taken out of this, but you have your book that has all the spells that you have in there, and you can prep. I think it's your int mod plus your level every day from that set. So if you ever add spells into your book, that's great, but you can only prep a certain number in a given day. So you can switch those out every day if you want to.
So did you change your level to 2 yet? So go up to your portrait and hit that. Yep. and
Druid,
take care.
there we go.
Yep, so you can all roll for hit dice, or you can pick the average. If you roll and you roll a 1, you can re-roll that
Yeah,
1.
hit 2. Yep. And then
So-
that you can choose your school
Yep.
from there too.
Sorry to bore you guys with the leveling stuff, but I want to do milestone leveling, and it makes more sense at this particular juncture because they
What do I
survived.
Is it
So,
ranked D10 yet?
I did not mind.
You roll a D6.
6. Got it.
oh, he's excited about it.
Hell yeah! Be
no.
excited
poop.
with us. Okay, so you can go. Are you
Level
taking
2.
fixed HP?
And so I add that to my hit points.
Sean's excited. The greatest swordsman in the land.
No, I'll roll
Not
mine.
quite Sean,
I was at
but
10.
yes.
Jeez, I'm very slowly.
Oh yeah,
getting
no,
some
you did
hit
roll. So yeah,
points.
roll 1d8.
You're a wizard. It'll be a long time
What's the-
before you
what's-
have some hit points.
What's the line at the bottom of the thing mean? Is that 9? The bottom of 9, or is it a 6?
Put a 3 in there.
With a D10.
Yeah.
How do I change?
Oh, no, no, you
the-
added
no,
it,
it's
so
not.
8.
the line's at the bottom. So
How do I
whatever's
change my hit points on here?
Did
So go back to your thing.
Oh,
Edit
here.
character. Yeah.
I left.
everybody else
Manage
done?
HP.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
You add whatever your
14,
D6 roll
15,
was.
16, 17, 18, 19.
No, so it's 6 plus 4, so it's 10.
I was at 10 before maximum, and then I leveled myself up. I went to 12.
Because it automatically applies your con mod.
They're all very
Oh, plus
horny
4
for
for-
stat
actually,
boosts
yes,
and
you're
new
good, you're good.
spells. So if you want to announce your new
Yeah.
spells, they're excited.
So
Now I have 6 spells.
Sweet.
So where are we going for
Which-
spells though to add?
So
You hit
manage spells.
and then add spells.
Did you pick your
And you
school?
can add
Which
Yes,
one
you
did
did.
you?
Necromancy.
Necromancy. I love it. Okay.
So you can choose.
I worked with my back.
You
So
know,
when using launch, you
2
transform
new
into
spells
beast
plus
CR
your.
A little bit lower.
A little bit. Okay. Yeah.
Oh wait,
Think about it.
Yeah.
she learns 2 new ones per level, right? That's
Um,
how much you
Yes.
learn.
Yeah. So you learn 2 new ones for your book each level, and
So-
you can prepare an additional one. So.
So you, any of those spells, you
Add some of
can.
those.
Oh shit! First necromancer Sean has seen played. He's excited.
This will be interesting since I've never.
It's yeah. So just as a like upfront, you will eventually get the spell animate dead, so you can animate a corpse.
How many?
You'll have
So
to
this
cast
is
that
just,
spell every day. So you will like basically
you
you'll
add
set
the
aside a
launch
third
to
level
your
spell slot
sheet,
that'll
it
get
just
crossed
lets
out
you
every day for this.
Okay.
Or eventually you
Those
can cast it at higher
options
levels.
here. So if
Your
you
undead will be better than
see
other
those,
people's.
so
So that's
you
the advantage of it. And you'll be controlling the skeleton
now
in addition to
when you
yourself.
go to your active
Skeletons are
page
pretty
and you
easy to
scan
control,
that,
and then at
just
very
see all
high
those
levels
stats.
you'll
You
get
keep everything
animate
in
dead
one
or
place.
create undead,
So just
which
anything that
is
looks
then
cool
you
if
can
might
create
wanna
like
add.
whites or more powerful undead. So you'll have a very basic monster stat block to work with too. So playstyle wise, you'll have to control 2 characters. So as long as you're okay with that, it's cool.
Your animate
But,
dead also
yeah.
lets you do 2
badgers are
corpses
tiny.
at a time when
Cats
you
are
use the
tiny.
spell.
Jeez.
I think it's just
If you wanna add
1
bears,
No, you
for.
can target an
bears are up there,
additional
black bear,
with
brown
level,
bear.
With-
level 6 thing for
Oh, okay.
necromancy. You can target an additional one.
Do I get something?
And then I actually think the spell it says when you cast it to regain control every 24
That's
hours,
larger.
you can target up to 4
Yeah, it's
zombies
challenge
with
rated
that
one. It's
casting
weird.
of it to like re-keep your control for it.
Okay.
Not
Yeah, I
you'll
gotta
have
check the
4
details.
Till a long time because
Yeah,
you have to be able to
Oh.
cast the spell more than once a day.
Yeah.
So
So
it'll be a while.
it is kind of a you have to keep in mind you lose that spell every day.
Yeah.
But
If you want to keep, if not, we'll just murder them.
yeah, because they will turn on you and murder you if you don't.
But if it's a skeleton and you
Um,
kill it, it turns back into a pile of bones. And you can just reanimate them the next day.
Spiders.
Yeah.
A lot to do.
But you can also if you cast it
Anything?
like right before you go to bed, then you'll get the spell slot, so you'll have it all day. So you just have to remember to save it. So if you do end up needing it, you can still use
Still
it.
use it, and then we can still kill them if like you can't keep control.
Okay.
Yeah.
You need
So
to be
I just
higher
have to get
level
used
be
to
able
it.
to
So
think
if you
with
lose,
lines
if you don't have any third
Oh,
levels and
okay.
it's nighttime, then we treat it like Lenny, and we tell it to think about
Then
the
I get how
rabbits.
many launches per day or per?
What do I do? What should I add?
Yeah, pretty sure.
What do you have so far? So you really don't need another attack.
2 per short rest.
Shield's
Oh,
pretty
per
good,
short
but you don't
rest.
need that right
So now whenever you
away.
want to turn into one
I
of
would
these
totally
things,
do
you can go
identify
for
because that'll be helpful.
Yeah,
Well,
the
how's
brown
that
bear.
Which
Detect
druid?
magic.
So identify
Moon?
actually
Moon?
gives you the
Where'd you go?
specifics of the thing.
Dream?
Hell
Identify
yeah.
detect
Nice.
magic
Okay.
tells
It
you
tells you
if
it's
it's
magic.
Right.
Got it.
And we have a bunch of people that have detect magic anyway. So like
not
detect magic and identify.
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
also
now you
don't
look
need to
up
have
and you have all
prepared
the
images
stats.
of
Right.
people that
The
can
thing
cast
with
those
wild
rituals.
shape is you
So,
get to keep
Do
your
you have already major? Maybe?
physical stat, or no, sorry, your mental stats. All the way around. Oh, actually, which has a. Oh, it's so cool. They already have it in there.
Let's see if we can do something that's
That's
like.
neato. So like those.
Yeah,
are
they
your
know what you do.
regular, and then you get their physical stats.
So
that
that
on
you
something.
create like.
No, just like they get replaced by.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It'd be
so
good for, like,
if you're a brown
distractions,
bear, your
So should I do that?
once you turn into a brown
Seems
bear,
pretty
then
cool.
your
It's
strength
good
is
to
now
like
I see.
incapacitate somebody
Yeah.
so that way they're not
That
attacking.
way I
put
don't
grass
only
with the
have to
polar
use
bear?
the
Is that
left,
global
that's
warming
fine.
happening?
We
Yeah.
have witch people too and stuff.
True.
So sleep wouldn't really be. Sleep would be like if you want to take. No, take it. I mean, if you want, if you
Yeah.
want to take it, take it.
For wild shape options,
then
it'd be cool if you pick one of these
what-
options,
what
but you can pick
prepared?
whatever.
Yeah, 'cause I got a bunch of.
I got a bunch here, so I probably got
So wait,
some.
just go to your
Well, I
main spells
have
real quick because you should know 8
I
spells.
have.
Yeah, we have
Ogle.
panther,
Let's say for
leopard,
I have a dire
wolf,
wolf. I have
badger.
No,
polar
what,
bear.
what's it say right there? I can't see.
It
I have
says
a brown
8 now.
bear.
I believe.
I have a
that's what you're
badger. I have a
supposed to
cat.
Other than
A
this.
stag.
I have a giant spider,
have.
a
So then
stag.
to
Yep.
prepare spells,
Yeah.
you go to your spell box.
Single
Leopard.
spell, or
Yep. What was that?
Yep, some mana
Spellbook?
spells.
And eventually
You
an
can see-
octopus and a
Prepare and
shark.
unprepared.
Oh,
Not
so it says
cantrips,
prepare
but
one
just
now. You 5 of 6. You can put
So-
one additional spell.
Are
Yeah,
we?
you can also
You
can
change which
prepare
spells you
2 more.
have.
And I can remove
I'm good.
prepared
And you
ones,
can
right?
remove ones
I
that are
will be
prepared.
good,
So I would
uh,
do.
You can like.
Okay.
do Unseen
I'm
Servant.
done.
You guys almost.
So that's a ritual too, actually, isn't it? So I would
Yeah.
do Slave because that's not a ritual.
Oh, and don't do identify.
Well, you're
Oh,
gonna have to choose one of the
whoa,
ones
whoa,
that's ritual
whoa!
anyway.
Don't listen to him if he's telling you not to pick identify.
No,
No,
she
no,
picked
no,
identify. Relax.
Because Vita's wrong.
Yeah, beat it
That's
is wrong.
good,
He's
right?
fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine because ritual.
Right.
So I mean, like,
Just
it
do
If-
I just had to choose one.
If
Just
you also
I
do look at this
have-
later on and say, I shouldn't have picked that one, and you want to look over them, I'm fine with that if you want to look over it between next session.
Okay.
Just pick for now, and then
So once per
So,
short
yeah, it's
rest.
fine. I mean, even if
It's
so,
fine.
you can interchange
As a free
identify and
ability.
detect magic for that.
That's
Detect
okay.
magic is good because if you like walk in a room and you're like, oh shit, is there like something magical here? Then you could just do that, and then you can identify stuff later when you're safe.
yeah.
to do
But
it.
detect
That's
magic
okay.
is
You said
basically
necromancy
this
shit.
is magic. It doesn't tell you what it
Yeah,
does.
she has both. So
So
she had detect magic from last time.
okay, cool. Also keep in mind they're both rituals, so you don't have to spend the spell slot.
I just have a lot of rituals, so at some point it just turns into
4.
You're just standing around for 10 minutes or making them do it every time you want to cast a spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be so annoying. Who would do that to their friends?
Yeah, what a dick. Or those sometimes you can just be like, hey, it's the middle of combat. Let me start a ritual spell right now.
When you start
Not at all
Tiny
bitter.
hut.
not let me just do a ritual spell that costs an action and then do it as a ritual. Let me do one that already takes a minute without doing it as a ritual and then add the 10 minutes to it.
So
His
anyway,
friends are dead.
you
Yeah, 'cause
all
she killed
awaken
him. No.
the next morning.
Oh, no, no.
After a long rest,
I gotta pick my
you
spells.
regain your hit die if you had spent it.
Yeah.
You feel, invigorated, more powerful. You learned a lot from the previous day.
I learned a lot the previous day.
So what would you all like to do with your morning?
I learned some new shit.
I
I
like
think
to.
we're gonna meet.
Meet
I'm gonna
downstairs.
go down to the.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down for breakfast.
Okay.
Can I already be outside with Moana? Oh my god, that thing's like.
Okay.
Moana.
And be playing
Yeah, you take Mel outside.
fetch.
She's very excited to chase the stick and bring the
nice.
stick back. But like as soon as she comes back, like she doesn't want to give you the stick. She just wants to fight it with.
Mel, please, please, no, the stick.
Oh, you guilt her into it, and she just like awkwardly gives you the stick
Thanks,
back. She doesn't look happy about it.
Mel, this is Leaflock's stick. Don't tell him.
I wake up, I
She's-
go downstairs. Has anyone seen my staff?
See part of my staff.
He's got this giant staff. Just like runs
Mine
into
would
between
make
two
more
trees.
sense with the dog.
Okay.
Oh my god.
And then we'll go inside after.
Okay. As you guys are all sitting down,
That's a giant
Darius will
stick she
come
has
over to see you, Willow. Sit down next to you. Mother said we had to leave right after breakfast. I don't want to leave. Are you staying in the city?
No. Actually. Well, for a day, maybe 2. We, found some work yesterday.
That's good. See, I told you you'd find something.
We did. After that's done, we'll head out. Try and find more work somewhere else.
Okay. She looks around and like sees her mother and father like on the other side of the room. I'm gonna run away from them. I'm gonna stick with you if that's okay.
That's none of my business.
You guys are also at this table, presumably. If you guys are,
I'm definitely staring at you, Sean.
she's
I'm trying to act natural.
I'm not. I'm super obvious.
she's completely oblivious to anything else. It'll be fine. She barely even notices I'm there when I'm there. She'll probably get like a week out before she notices. maybe like 5 days.
Gotta fix those
2
candles.
days?
She's not going to leave unless
It's
you're right with her.
windy today. The door is open.
Well, but I don't want to go. I want to stay with you.
You know that's not a good idea. You know that that's a terrible idea.
So?
So no, that's a terrible idea.
Well, what if I want to make terrible choices? It'd be so much better. It's gonna be awful.
You managed before. Haven't been around that long.
Well, it's different now. I'm mad at her still.
Tea, huh?
Oh, I didn't have any.
Alright. Try it.
She wants what's best for you.
Oh, goodness.
So she sent you away? You saved my life.
Yes, but
It seems like what's best for me.
seeing as what just happened yesterday.
Well, you didn't cause that.
No, but being around humans is probably not the safest option right now. And I sort of like.
I
not the
love
safest,
humans.
thank you, Nicey. Option at the moment, and
Just most of them suck.
not thank you.
I think we should keep eating.
Some of them are very nice.
Yeah, no, there's some of them are fantastic.
Oh, you should eat that. It looks good.
Mel's looking at you like, I want to eat that. She eats it.
Oh no.
You're gonna make me go back with them? Fine. She gets up and stomps away. Goes to a table with a bunch of random people she doesn't know and like sits down, looks angry, and they look really confused.
You really,
She to you?
you didn't really have to
Really
talk
awkward
around the
move.
issue. You probably could have just told her no
Who
for
is
the
she
real
to?
reasons. Like up front.
I like my question.
I didn't ask a question.
That's why I liked mine more.
Oh, well,
Sorry, what?
Who is she to you?
My former boss's daughter.
that's the woman that was staring at you last time.
She's still staring at you now after that
yeah,
exchange.
The boss, she had her arm around her boss's daughter. Any
Oh, I
particular
know.
reason you didn't want her to come with us?
She'd probably die.
Are we gonna die?
No. No.
No.
Good question.
You can't die. We have the power of
No,
nature.
we know how to defend ourselves.
I thought she was one of the people fighting.
No.
That was someone else.
She took the hole I peed into.
Yes.
Never mind, that's fair. You were looking out for her. Okay. Just curious, I'm a little nosy.
I noticed.
At least I wasn't faking it.
You know, people don't have to hate you to leave you. They just
But that
totally-
helps. It definitely helps.
it helps
Ramey's
her.
just sits down at the table next to you. Did she ask you?
If she could run away with us?
Yeah, that's what it looked like she was asking.
Yes.
Well, she's not sitting here, so I think that went about as well as expected. She starts digging into her food, just kind of chuckling. You let her down easy?
Apparently not.
How rude.
I like
Sorry, I don't.
kick Ramey's under the table.
She's like, ow, that was my hurt leg.
Probably get that looked at then.
That was my hurt.
Mine
Just
not
kidding, it was the
hurt.
other one.
That was my hurt. Oh, nope. No, it wasn't.
Oh, come on, this job comes with very few enjoyments.
I know.
You figure out what you're doing next, though?
You know, you have some idea of it.
Cool. Figure you can take care of yourself.
Heard you're leaving after breakfast.
Yeah, apparently.
Where are you guys headed?
I'm not really sure. I think east somewhere, but I'm not sure where we're heading next. They don't really tell us anything. It's more like pack the stuff up and we're going.
What is their aim?
Run a
Merchants.
caravan, and sell like furs and stuff.
Merchants, I forgot. It's helpful.
Yeah.
Where's your home base?
Don't really have one. We're mostly just trading and stuff and like collecting furs and stuff along the way. So we meander around. Sometimes we stay in one place if it's a good spot to get a good collection up. But Yeah.
Good luck.
thanks.
Try not to let anyone get killed.
Inanna walks over and Remy says, "Oh, you got." She comes over to you and says, "Look, I mean, I know you're heading out, but wanted to get you a little something." I can see these nice fur gloves that she probably snagged some of the fur from, but
Yeah.
yeah, but she's just kind of like slightly hides them, so slightly under the table, but they look really nice and soft.
Thanks.
Yeah, hope you like them.
Be good if we ever head up north.
Yeah, but or when winter comes and it gets cold everywhere,
Yeah, that too.
so we're gonna miss you.
Miss you guys too.
They both give you a quick hug, and then the boss is standing over there just kind of glaring back at both of them, and they head out.
Wow, you really pissed her off.
Did it have to do with her daughter?
No.
She didn't like that I was sleeping with her.
That'll do it.
Oh, I sleep with
Go,
Leaflock all the
Willow.
time.
Yeah, but you're not around Leaflock's parents.
You know, I was about to say, not like that. However, I realized I didn't know the extent of your relationship.
Well, the logistics are probably different either way.
Yeah. Yes. Not what I was going for. Sure.
With a ladder and a lot of determination.
I can't.
Y'all are welcome for that one.
Playing. No, I didn't sleep with you. You don't have to write that down.
Let's talk about them now.
Let's open up here.
That's
Hmm.
yep.
We're opening up.
Other them and not me.
Go ahead.
We travel together.
Sure.
We're friends.
And you sleep together.
Sometimes it gets cold.
Know what happens
Uh-huh.
when you're sleeping together?
Wow.
Are you sleeping?
Could you describe it?
I don't really sleep.
Wow.
You can draw
Boundaries,
pictures.
much.
You feel better drawing
Well,
a
sure.
picture?
That's normally there usually isn't much sleeping when it comes to sleeping together.
Well,
So I'm more is I was fine till I turned around. He just goes, "Wow." What I'm meaning to ask is, are you two involved in a romantic or otherwise sexual relationship?
Oh no.
I think you kind of jumped
I don't know
the gun
where
a
you
little bit
got
on
that
one.
from. I know.
You said you slept together.
There
Yeah,
were
for
a lot
warmth,
of
it gets cold
hints.
out there.
We travel.
Sleep in
Sure.
forests most of the
When
time.
you were traveling with your merchants,
Well,
you
I
guys
think they
do
have
to
a
keep
different
warm?
definition of friend than we do.
Bedrolls.
We have bedrolls and blanket. I have like 4 blankets for some reason. I thought buying more than one would be advantageous. So.
It's
What are you
it's very advantageous when it gets freezing cold, I guess.
Well, it's because I have
Oh,
to
God,
sew
this
3
is
of them together for
everything.
leaf lock. So.
I don't think I
Oh,
can do that.
okay, gotcha.
we can.
Well, we've learned a lot here. Why don't we head over to the tree?
It's a great idea. Before that, though, you all got to participate in my terrible personal conversation, and then we got to find out about the extent of their relationship. So now, as the nosiest person here,
I think that means you need
Oh,
to
nosy.
reciprocate
What's your name today?
with information.
Yeah, that would be really nice.
You just met my mother. I feel
Hey.
like that was pretty personal. I didn't meet any of your family
Yeah,
members.
I can kind of see where she gets all the
Yeah, the nosiness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your mother.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
You learned so much.
No, that was
Let's go to the
yesterday.
tree.
That was yesterday. This is today.
Yeah, you need me to pay the bill? Okay.
No,
I'm walking
Nope.
up to the bar.
The bartender's like, yeah, sure, you can pay the bill.
I'm not paying the bill. I'm just talking.
Can't go far.
Okay, the bill still has to be paid though.
None of them will pay it.
Okay. He just kind of gives you this weird
since
look.
you're paying the bill, we'll meet you outside. I'll have to leave.
See ya. I'll walk out too.
He gives you this look like they're all leaving. You better be paying this bill.
I start running out the door.
Are you gonna dine and dive?
Really? He's like, hey, what the?
I'll walk up to the pay the tab or whatever.
He just gives you this like flustered look, like you better be paying this bill, right?
Yeah. No.
I wave on
Okay.
my way out.
How much?
Yeah. In terms of food and drink costs, I don't like keeping track of it because it seems like too much work. So I will assume that you always get slightly more gold than you do, and you use that for food. So I won't charge you for anything unless it's like a special bottle of wine or something like that. So
Sweet.
you pay the bill, it's fine. You can leave a tip too. But so unless you want to do something above and beyond typical basic food and rations, I'll just take the cost right out, and we don't have to
Nice.
think about it.
Wild ass cheesecake.
To be
there was
fair.
so much that happened. I'm sorry. Don't yuck someone else's yum. Can two men be men together, cuddling, sometimes naked, sometimes giving each other Eskimo kisses without being?
Wait, who
seen?
said that?
That was Alex. And
One would only
Sean
hope.
said only in the Eskimo lands. Otherwise, we will judge the shit out of that Eskimo shit.
Have you guys
You're
never
goddamn
heard
right
of,
we do.
You know, you hug it out so body heat can.
Yeah. But
Well, yeah.
if other things
Yeah, but we go
happen,
dick
no.
to mouth when we do it.
And there you go.
That's warm too.
It's incredibly warm.
Hold that.
I'm
warmth
going
in.
to the tree.
Yeah, I was really. That was. You paid that pretty quickly.
No, she ran.
Really fast. I
What?
just.
She ran. She was right behind me as I was walking out. She
So you
was
didn't
running.
pay it.
It got paid.
As you're having this conversation, he is paying it. Like,
I like went back and said, "Well,
Yeah.
now you're out here with us, and you can answer the question."
About what?
Some
judge her life.
incredibly, deeply personal
How
tidbit of
about two
information.
truths and a lie?
Ah, yes. This
No,
one.
I'm even worse at that game. I'd rather play this one of just telling you.
No, I like the game aspect of it. I think Anarsil has made a very valid argument for it in that he said that we should do it, and
Okay.
that we should.
Alright.
So let's do that as we're walking towards the
Two
tree.
truths? I was only giving you one truth. How about one truth and two lies?
No,
No, that
Well,
makes
then
your
I'm
odds
giving
better.
you the same amount of.
no. The
Information.
truths don't have to necessarily be incredibly anything in
Okay.
particular, but still with some substance. Otherwise, we're just going to do this until you tell us something about yourself. Or, alternatively, the next time someone's having a personal conversation, you don't have to stare at them.
No, that's probably gonna happen.
Okay, so let's do this then. Two truths and a lie.
Hey, Leaflock, catch up.
Yeah, you guys all
Yeah.
catch up.
Yeah,
Got long
I'm walking
legs.
out the door.
I.
You're welcome for paying the tab,
I'd
by
be
the
like,
way.
That's very kind of you, but I was being put on school.
She's
Once
back in
dined and
the
dashed.
It wasn't even worth it. I.
No, I don't know why you did that.
I do want to give two truths.
I'm not asking for that much.
What?
You don't need to give your life story.
I thought I had to give something deep, so just two random truths now?
I,
I don't think sleeping with someone was deep. It was just personal.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but I don't know.
Well, I mean, you could hope, but
Alright,
Sure,
sure.
you dad.
But to them it was meaningless.
I
I meant more physical. But
don't side with either the elves or the humans. I think they're both idiots.
political truth or lie.
You're neither.
I
Fuck you. Or neither.
Does it cancel each other out?
I really want to stay in this town really badly. And
That's the lie right there.
I got that.
Thank you, Leafy.
and my father passed away when I was little.
The second one's the lie.
Congratulations.
The first one's just stupid.
Well, no, I think it makes
It's a
sense.
fact. You asked for 2 facts, okay?
Although, to be fair, I think the elves are the, but that's just a
And
personal thing.
going off of the last one, I would appreciate if we could avoid fish. Just a thing I like to avoid.
Fish.
Do you not? Are you vegetarian?
Sure.
Okay,
You don't like fish?
sure.
Insight check.
If she's a vegetarian, she probably
What
would have
are you
eaten the
insight
sausages
checking?
that were served.
Oh, look, there's the tree right up ahead of us.
Yep. So you make your way through the woods and get to the Pincho Sycamore.
Pincho sycamore.
You arrive, and you see the tree. It's pretty large and looming over the whole
Is
place.
the powdered broken barrel of gun, or is the broken barrel gunpowder still scattered around?
No, it's been cleaned up.
You want to try again, Nicey?
To knock the door? Fine. I'm going to knock on the door again.
Okay. Make a strength check. How loud can you knock on the door?
Pretty fucking small, so let's see.
Not great.
Jesus, no, not great. I don't even think I have a strength.
-2.
2!
Ding, ding, ding! You guys can barely hear it, and you're like right there.
Mason, we told you to knock on the
so
door.
I'm gonna walk
I
up
can-
behind her,
Not touch the door.
standing over her. I'm gonna bang my fist
It's meant
like
Actually-
above her head.
Okay.
Be gentle with the tree.
What if I have
So you
Kirby?
I like trees as much as the next person.
you bang on the door some, pause a second, and the door swings open about 6 inches or so, and you can open it.
Wait, move your head or I'm gonna hit you and open
You're welcome, I helped. I'll move.
the. You loosened it for me.
Welcome.
Open the door.
You open the door. There is a staircase
That's what the caravan
that
stops.
leads up.
Like a spiral?
Yeah, spiral
Nice.
staircase going up the tree. As you look inside, so the staircase, it appears to be entirely wooden, and it is sort of covered in bark. So the whole thing appears like the tree just sort of grew in this shape, which it's a very specific, like it's a spiral staircase looking whole place going all the way up. But it appears to be natural in origin.
Why didn't you guys do this for your homes?
Alright, Nicey. You're up.
What do you want me to do?
Walk in front.
We have
Be blessed.
trees this
Gesundheit.
large.
Thanks.
Blessed by the cleric.
I guess
Wow.
I'm following
It's a lot of
whatever this
blessing.
path is.
So
I
you
have
cast
blessed.
it?
No, I'm not casting it.
Can I cast guidance, do a
do so.
perception check to make sure there's nothing, no traps or anything?
I can get.
Go for it.
Go in front. Okay.
Well, now it's still
I mean, you can check even if he goes in front.
14.
Can I check by looking
14?
over her, which is
Yeah.
very
You don't
easy.
notice any traps.
Oh, she's checking for traps.
Yeah.
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 You want to go in front?
Yeah. I'll go in front.
Okay. Mel sticks close to you.
Good girl.
She
Just
wags her
the
tail.
staircase.
like that.
top of your
Did this?
dog.
Okay. Does the staircase only go up?
Yes.
I would like to go up.
You do so. So you go up about 50 feet or so. Just goes up. The staircase keeps going up after that, but there is a sitting room.
Do I have to like
That it leads
heave
to.
myself up each
Oh.
step?
It's a normal step. So like it's a big step for you, but you're not like climbing to get
I'm
up.
not hiking
These-
steps. Oh, okay.
It's like pull yourself up on each one. Like you're like 3 feet tall. You're not like 1 foot tall.
I don't know. Size confused me.
It's
You know,
more of a work.
like children can still go upstairs.
How big
Like
is-
they don't get to go upstairs when they like hit their high school years. Like you know, and we allow Megan to go upstairs too, and it's, you know.
Good point.
All right, son. Happy 10th birthday. You can climb upstairs now.
Congratulations. You can get to your room on the 3rd floor.
Because you're grounded for being 10. Your life's gonna suck. All right, can I look in the sitting room?
Okay.
What's in there?
So you see 2 large couches that are very large, and you just kind of quickly do the math, and like there's no way those came up this staircase. There's another small like door on the far. No way. It's like these are very large, very nice couches. And there is a so these 2 couches, and then there's a chair that's here, and Lyrie is seated in that chair, sort of looking over at you as you first stick your head in. The walls in the room inside here also do look to be made of the same kind of bark from the tree. And she, welcome to my home. She gestures at the 2 couches.
Beautiful place you got here.
Well, thank you.
I go and sit.
So, you've come back for a job. A little earlier than I expected, but that's fine.
We tried to come back immediately, but
They wanted to come back every single day until you answered the door.
this is just the
No,
day.
I just plan to come back the ones and then leave if
It's only been a day.
Anyway.
But,
Yeah.
cool. So if I may quickly hear of your capabilities. I mean, I saw some of the fight, but just the very tail end. What are you capable of in terms of abilities?
fighting things.
I shoot things.
Anything more specific?
Yep, I can fight things
I can shoot things and track things.
with weapons.
You can also
And
cast
magic.
spells. What sorts of spells?
I don't think that's relevant to what I'm able to do.
Well, it kind of is.
I don't think it
It's
is.
very motivational speech. It's not the magic that defines you, it's what's inside.
Sure.
It's almost like she didn't say that. Just put words in her mouth.
I don't feel like if I say that I cast a different type of magic, why would that have anything to do with your decision for whether to give us a job or not?
It's less of giving you a job or not, but more which job I would like to give you.
I can cast magic.
All right. Would anyone else care to be slightly more specific?
I shoot
Or
things
you
with
all
a
wish
bow,
to be?
And I track things.
Magic. I also Kirby the Frog.
Ribbit. I have a lot of experience with animals and survivability.
I used to be a tree.
I used to be no. I can charm people. I can detect magic. I can disguise myself, and I can heal.
Very specific then.
That's what you wanted, wasn't it?
Well,
Oh, you're
yes,
supposed
but
to give him a resume. Really?
I was interested in as much as you were willing to share, but that is fine. Are you just looking for a one-time job, or are you looking for a more long-term arrangement?
Well, long term would be how long, and would it be keeping us here? Because we kind of plan to do this job and leave the city.
Well, long-term would be as long-term as you were interested in.
Staying within the city.
Mostly probably not. Most things that are within the city are handled easily enough. Most of the problems I'm dealing with are a bit outside the city that I would need to be sending you all to.
But we would need to come back. At the end.
Depends on the job, but I mean, most probably not. I mean, if it's get this thing, then I would need you to get that back. But most jobs you would probably be able to stay outside the city, and I could provide you with a certain means of communication back. So you wouldn't necessarily have to come all the way.
Seems stable income.
How about we do a test run first?
Of course. Well, I do have one job in mind. before I give you the job, very generally, what are your loyalties? Are you interested in coin? Are you interested in defending the country? Looking for adventure? What are you?
Coin, and if you know anyone who can help me learn more magic, I'm happy to give services for any information.
So funny.
Gnome services are highly sought after.
Rare in some parts.
In the right. With a ladder and a lot of
I'll have you know, I was the only one not hit during battle, so
During battle.
That happens when you run away from the danger.
I didn't run away. Fought strategically.
By moving
That has its
backwards.
uses as well.
I have no loyalties here.
Yes, coin is a loyalty though.
I like being able to survive, so yes.
Coin does certainly come in handy. There's nothing wrong with coin being your loyalty. I'm just curious.
I'm not from here. I'm very far from here, actually, so I guess my loyalties are only to coin and these people.
Because I prefer to not be involved in whatever is going on between the two kingdoms.
Well, that is good to know. See, these questions do have a purpose.
Yoshi told you.
Yes, that one was relevant. The other one wasn't.
There we go.
Well,
Yes, Leaflock. I agree.
What? Secrets aren't fun.
Oh no, I whispered to him. I said, I think we're in therapy.
What's therapy?
How does that make you feel?
That defeated the purpose of the whispering.
I just,
So-
thought I'd share the humor.
all right. So, as for this job, over the past few days, everyone every group come from the woods going north has been attacked by various animals, far more than is typical. And I don't know if it's just a string of bad luck, but this seems like something is either encouraging them, has run afoul, something's up with the animals. But I'd like you to go see what's going on. If it's just typical animals acting in their own way, then obviously that's fine and people can deal with them on their own. If there's something more sinister going on, I'd like you to find out what it is. Ideally, I'd like you to hurt as few of the animals as possible. If you do have to hurt a few if they're attacking you, then that's all right, but do try not to. I have been keeping an eye on the army, and they've been heading very steadily north, so you shouldn't have to worry about them. They pulled an all-nighter to run. But
Good thing Nice is not there. She'll throw firebolts in her back.
Well,
anyway,
I think I'll try and get self-righteous about that because you definitely did it.
but yeah, they should be heading back to Ravenwood, so don't have to worry about them. But is there any other questions I can answer for you?
don't seem to know much about you. Would you like to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, yes, what kind of magic can you do?
I don't see.
What
how
are your
that is
3
relevant.
favorite colors?
Green, brown, lavender.
Yeah, I know. Phrasing this
Close. 2 out of 3, not bad.
Periwinkle.
Are they using Ravenwood as a staging area?
She just smiles at you. What?
Royal blue.
Are they using Ravenwood as a staging area?
I believe so. But they'll probably retreat further back. They probably don't want to keep quite so close to the border. But I think that is where they assembled before they came down.
Makes sense.
That's all I
Well,
got.
I'm game for the job.
I'm happy to head out.
Me as well.
All right. I was going to pay 25 gold apiece. If that's acceptable.
Sure.
Deal.
I'm okay with that.
Sure.
Delivery upon return. She walks over to a cabinet, pulls it, and pulls out a stone, and hands it to whoever wishes to take it. This is a communication device. Don't lose it.
I won't.
Another.
I can speak to you through it, or you can initiate contact with me.
Would you like
There's
to
a.
make sure that they're part of the same set right now?
I'm aware that they're part of the same set.
Oh,
Find out when we're out there.
Don't
Alright.
Keeps us
don't
on
lose
edge.
it.
Okay.
And if you do ever want to terminate our employment long term, I'd
Yes.
appreciate it back.
I got it.
But there is a limit to only 25 words, and it is only usable once per day.
Perfect.
So, when we are communicating, please don't waste words.
Is it 25 words for both of you, or in total?
25 words for each of us.
So if you cast it once to me and then I respond to your message, do I also have to cast it to respond, or can I cast it again? So can we in total have each say
Jesus.
2 things?
No, it's one use between them per day.
I got it. Edward, do you really have to do sit-ups in the middle of the...
He's getting ready for
It's an
whatever
ab
we're gonna
workout.
face.
It's ab day.
Can't skip ab day.
No.
Most
Well,
important day.
It's been a pleasure to meet you all, and thank you again for taking care of my home.
You're welcome.
We will go deal with those animals now.
Yes.
Best of luck.
Thanks.
Okay, I'm
Thank
making my way out.
Yeah.
Making my way down.
Speaking of magical items, once we're outside, does someone else want to hold this bag?
What should we call
Give me
this
the
bag?
bag. I will
What
hold
should
this
we call
bag.
Well, this bag holds things, right? We should call it the bag of holding things.
I agree. The bag of
Doesn't
holding
ring-
things.
The bag of holding things.
Doesn't sound so nice.
What does that mean?
The bag
would
of
you-
carrying.
What would you call it? The bag of stuff? Stuff in a bag?
Just stuff in the
Stuff in a
bag.
bag.
Yes. I like that.
Rolls off the tongue.
It does.
I like the bag of stuff.
Yeah, bag of stuff. Go ahead.
So, do we go from here straight to the objective?
Yeah.
Oh,
Would we like to check the emerald first, or would you like to go do the job?
It's a taking a bag.
I figured that was gonna be said.
We just gotta keep track of our bag of stuff bag and everything that's
So every
inside
time we
of it.
put something
Yeah,
in the
it's a
bag,
big
you have to write it down.
responsibility.
Yep.
I
You
will-
put a lot of shit in the bag over the course
Well,
of the
he's
campaign.
a good note taker.
Yeah, as long as you.
Oh, so that's good. Yeah.
Both of them are really good at note taking.
I would just pick a new page and
Yeah,
dedicate
like
a bunch of pages to it.
yeah.
Here's
this-
our
Well, you
bag.
probably do it mostly on one page.
What do we, no, what's it actually called? Bag of
Bag of
holding?
holding. I mean the bag of stuff. It's the bag.
Stuff in a-
If you want to
Stuff in a
rename
bag
it
of
right now is
stuff
the
in a bag.
time.
Stuff things in a bag.
Stuff.
Bag of stuff. We have 3
Things in a stuff
barrels of gunpowder currently inside the bag of stuff.
What we're doing with it, we don't know.
Okay, we're gonna keep me away from.
Bag. How big are these
fire.
barrels, by the way? If
I
they
know,
fit a bag of
it's
holding, what are they
fine.
like?
It's in like a pocket.
They're-
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
you know, okay. Like handheld barrels, not like...
Yeah, so
Oh, yes,
there's
so
a
much
limit,
better.
but they would have caused a pretty significant amount of damage to the tree.
Like fluffernutter size,
Fluffernutter,
right?
yep.
Yeah.
Possible.
Yeah,
I could toss it. I could.
you could. Yeah, you could get some decent distance
I
out of
could
it. But,
throw it like
you know,
30...
it would also be rollable
centimeters.
because it's a barrel. So
30 centimeters.
Would we like to go do the emerald first, or do we
So
want to go
she
do
gave
the
us
job?
a. Did she give us like a more specific direction other than it was north, right?
yeah, it was the travelers who had been coming in vaguely from the
From the
north,
north, yeah.
had these issues. So they weren't all coming from the same place, but there are different villages and stuff that are that direction. So, which one are you dealing with first, the emerald or?
Emerald.
Okay. So, you guys have to find a jeweler shop. Roll
Hell
an
yeah.
investigation check.
Hey, Nicey, do you want to take lead?
Not if you want to get there.
Oh, I totally...
Can we
I also just
aid?
rolled.
Oh, okay. Never
10
mind.
is what I got.
I got
Rolling for what?
What is it, investigation?
Investigate.
Yeah.
I got a 19.
19.
Yeah,
Dude, are you just like
Your
rolling?
is
Right?
outrageous.
See, that's what happened. He went to a new campaign. He went from rolling
The
terribly
worst ever.
all the time.
Just
to
you wait till
3
next
nat
campaign,
20s
back
on
to
perception
ones.
checks,
Outrageous.
19 on investigation.
I'm getting
Oh
all
my god.
Okay.
Keep getting single digits this time.
So she wanders
Impressive.
around for a little bit, like, oh, there used to be this place, and you find the place where there used to be a jeweler, and apparently they closed down and moved out because it's not a jeweler, and you're like so sure that it was here.
There's one.
Yeah, that's
right
the one you
there.
were thinking
There's
of.
one right there.
It's on the other side, like
It's
down
over
a couple blocks.
Is that the one you were thinking of?
It's been so long since I've been here.
Right.
How many
Oh,
tree
nice.
lengths would you
I'm
say that is from
87.
here?
It's like 8 tree lengths away
I
from
left
us
here
right now.
almost 50 years ago.
10. Pine, willow.
I haven't even
Oak.
been alive that
Walnut.
long.
Spruce,
I love nuts.
maple.
I think she said maple.
Cherry blossom.
You lost.
It's a lot happening. I'm gonna go in
So,
there.
you get to this jeweler. There's an elven man in there, who's looks up as you all walk in. Is there something I can help you with?
Am I taller than the counter?
Would you like me to pick you up?
No.
Would you like to sit
Excuse
on
me?
Yes.
Can you appraise this for us? I'm just holding out the emerald.
He reaches down, takes it. He'll do an investigation of it. It's pretty good shape.
It's a very nice shape.
Take it off your hands for 150 gold.
Can I
I'm
insight check?
Yup, that exactly.
Yeah.
I was already ready.
Can I help her with that?
I would say you can make your own checks.
Alright, that's fine.
I
Um,
rolled poop.
I rolled great 20.
Of course you did.
It was almost a 14, and then it was a 4. So a 10.
Okay. Yeah, it's hard to read. You know, elves kind of have the
Yeah.
the flat face
Uh-huh.
thing down.
So
and you're-
fun.
like they're just you can't quite get a good read anyway. 20 natural 20.
No, 16 plus 4.
Okay. I was gonna say if you keep rolling nat 20s, I'm gonna
No, I
swap
haven't rolled,
your
I haven't
die
rolled the
out.
nat 20 since I was perception.
You're gonna take
Since
the dice
all
away.
your perceptions. Go ahead and make another. No. Okay, so yeah, so it's a little bit low. Like he's expecting you to negotiate it up a bit. So it's a reasonable first offer, but you could probably get him up more. So it's a first offer. So
What did he say at the first time?
150.
150.
220.
220. Don't think I could possibly go that high.
Come on, it's a beautiful emerald.
You said the shape was really nice. And
It's
look
not
at that
bad. I mean,
shape.
it's not.
Look at that shape.
I
And if
suppose
it-
I could go as high as 175.
175.
200.
It did
That's
come
our
from.
lowest offer.
What was it pronounced? Lyrie?
Lyrie.
Lyrie. It did come from
I have to
Lyrie
think about
herself.
that. Lois. Yeah, that's okay.
He sort of looks a little bit surprised by that, but definitely recognizes the name.
Yeah, I'm like
throwing around
some name like I don't know what the fuck.
Yep, it's like she did it. How dare she?
I'm like, he could hate her. I don't know.
Ah,
Fuck it.
so it's fake. 10 gold.
Yeah.
185, and that's the highest I could go. Really.
Deal.
All right. He'll count it out, pull out like this 100 gold bag.
Makes that
and
break
fit
out
you.
too.
3,
Um,
4, 5, 6.
37.
That's like I will fucking wait this entire time. Keep fucking going. Keep fucking.
Yep. He takes the. I don't know.
Are we studying it?
37 each.
Nope. They're
No,
just
where's
one
my
person keeping it all.
Finders keepers.
You were given the emerald. Like
I was.
she
Right,
didn't
but I
tell you to
negotiated,
share.
So it's all mine.
My name dropped someone
It's okay.
who
I'm
could have
nice.
ruined our chances.
I'm
but I
kidding.
didn't.
We
I
all
live up to
helped
my
everybody.
name.
Yeah, it didn't hurt.
Lyrie herself, as if like she's fucking titled or something.
The god.
On our walk did I happen to see any armorers?
Roll a perception check.
16.
16. Yeah, you did notice a armor, a couple blocks back.
Go stop by the saw an armorer a couple streets over.
Okay.
I've been saving up.
For the whole time.
This whole time we've been here.
For a while.
Yeah, I was wondering how long that would take with your hide armor.
I'm pretty sure. Oh my god,
Yeah,
yeah,
you
with
got
my poop
37.
for armor.
Yeah, you have hide armor and you have heavy armor proficiency. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a good idea.
So, yeah, you wander in here. It's a half-elven guy. What can I help you with? Looking to get rid of that? He just kind of looks down at your armor, totally judging it.
You can
Would you like to get some incense? So you
double
can
check
change your
how much
familiar?
money I
No, it's
have.
why would you want to change
Because
her?
what if we need a bird
hold on,
or
I'm trying to find
something
my-
just so you can
how
change
much it
as
is.
we go?
I don't remember.
What kind of armor are you looking for?
I'm just very attached.
Splint,
But
200.
it'll still be Herbie. It's the same. It's the same animal.
We can
the spear is the same animal.
Holy shit! This pistol's worth 250 gold.
It's a right buyer, yeah.
And since I shared,
Yo, none of us can use this thing, right? Like, we should go sell it.
Not yet.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
You
it
can sell
would.
it for now.
Are you planning on using it at some point? Do you want me to keep it?
I don't know what this thing is,
A gun.
but maybe
I
I
told
will
you what
later.
it was.
I know.
The three of us all knew what it was.
I told you what
I
it
know.
was.
We all
I know.
told you.
Do you want me to
You
keep
watched
No, no, no,
people
sell it for
die.
I've got this nifty longbow.
it? I was wondering
So nifty.
if you might know who would be interested in. Pull up the pistol.
He looks it
You're
over.
aiming that to it.
Not loaded.
I'm looking.
It's
Would
not
you?
loaded.
Would you like Christ?
Well, a couple of days ago I would have said the army'd probably be interested, but they just captured quite a few of those. I don't know, maybe a collector of sorts might be interested.
Do you know of anyone like that within the city?
Oh, probably know of at least somebody. Or, I mean, I could take it off your hands and get it to them.
How about this barrel of
How
gunpowder and
much
this
would you
lighter?
offer for this?
Well, I mean, you are
It's
shopping
in-
for armor. I can give you a little better price if it's in discount.
This is an amazing condition. And I do understand that the army has just collected a
this
number
candle
of
in
these.
this
Doesn't mean that they are
It's certainly not sharing.
common within regular society, especially not so far south.
May I?
Hey, what's the point over there?
I have enough for 20
Wow, that's a random nat 20. Okay.
shots as well. I would, of course, be willing to throw those in, but the gun itself is in
Oh
very
my
good
god, I
condition.
see the flicker.
Yeah, it's so bad. I know.
Yeah.
My house is falling.
We're haunted.
It's falling.
Well, would you want it to be just in gold, or would you prefer it in a discount? Because gold I can offer you less. If it's a discount on something you're buying, I might be able to offer you a little bit more.
Gold would be preferred, as it would need to be split amongst a
Well,
number of
if you're
people.
gonna get heavy armor and it can help, I'm okay with losing my share.
I'll lend you some gold.
And my axe.
Yeah, I need your axe. I need your money.
No, I want
You
the money,
can-
but you can
I
have
think
this
you
axe.
can exchange the pistol for what you're trying to get. Like, use it towards.
Yeah, if he's just buying it off of you, like
Well-
he'll get you one price, but might be able to get a bit more for discount wares.
Sure.
Did you have my
Yes.
Um,
I'm looking
what-
for splint.
Splint mail.
Armor.
The by the book is 200.
and my gunpowder?
Well,
Gunpowder,
put in the gun and
A lot happening over
the powder and shot too,
Looking to understand me.
and 50 gold pieces, and you can have the splint.
And 50 gold pieces.
And 50 gold pieces.
I think that this gun is a much rarer find. even in and of itself, but not just you finding a gun. You'll be able to use it too. I can go pretty much to any armor and find splint mail to purchase.
You're a
but
particularly good finder.
I am a particularly good finder. And I find this deal to be not quite in my favor.
Would you like to make a persuasion check?
Yeah, I would.
Would you like the
Cannon
barrel of
will
gunpowder that I made
Hufflepuff
into
now.
a candle holder?
I hope you get this.
Oh.
I invented hand grenades cannon.
I need to put this die away 11.
11.
11! Only because I was the one who rolled it.
That's
Yep.
okay.
He doesn't. Your arguments didn't really make an impact positively or negatively. Well, the offer stands, but
She should have more faith.
tell you what, knock it down to 30. Splint mail is hard to come by in, good quality like this.
Can I look at it as a good quality?
Yeah,
Make an
can I also
investigation
do that?
check.
Fuck, that's when I...
17.
15.
Yeah, it appears to be a pretty good splint mail.
Oh my god, that's really good splint mail.
That's not what he said. He said pretty.
You don't know
I know.
that.
I just wanted you to know that you got it wrong.
I don't know.
It's damn near perfect.
So do we have a deal?
What if I threw in my hide and we called it 20?
You're gonna sell your body?
She's skinning herself.
The hide off.
Yes. He'll sort of look over your armor quick. We got a deal.
Yeah,
Alright,
you
do we
can't
like
say
a
we
ritual
never
for
did
this
something
deal, or-
nice for
Yep.
her.
Just every single shopkeeper, you gotta just cut your
I
hand
did that
open,
for the
blood
emerald
bond.
guy, was I not the blood emerald now.
He was really
Oh.
freaked out by it and was like, nope. Just,
What is the red flex on this emerald?
you've been given a lifelong ban from his shop.
Sorry, it was.
Which
It
is
was
a much
wet.
bigger deal for elves. Like, that's
Oh, what a great armor class that just turned to.
37.
17?
What?
Or,
No, she's
So
at
a
19.
19.
oh,
I have a shield. I went from 14 to 19.
You'll be at 14 with or 15 with mage armor.
Sometimes the DM makes mistakes, but it's okay.
Thank you!
No, I knew that would happen eventually. Like,
Oh, guys, I can be in the front line now.
Thank goodness I can stay in the back right where
Yeah, we'll
Actually, I think I
protect you.
took... Oh, no, I didn't take Sanctuary. I took Healing Word.
Oh, wait, I turned into animals. Never mind.
Yeah, front line. With me.
I'll be waiting
What am I
for
in
the
for?
back.
It'll be
Yeah,
you and
yeah,
an Arsel, and
shooting
you and an
with a
Arsel,
bolt
you and
that
Leaflock in
will-
the back.
Actually, it
Okay.
doesn't go far. Shooting firebolt.
120. That's far.
Which bolt?
Witch's Ball is also.
60?
so,
Shall we invest?
30, you see?
are you heading up north?
That's
Yeah.
fine, but your firebolt's 100.
No,
Um,
no, I know. That's why I said I'll be all
Ja.
the way in the back
Ja.
shooting
Ja.
people, and then I said that doesn't go that far.
Heading north.
Okay. So as you head out, immediately outside the city, you do see some elves that are meandering around. Nobody's gonna try and approach you unless you want to approach them. But
I'll approach everybody.
as you continue to head through the woods, you notice that the army that had come through recently has definitely made its mark on the woods. There are numerous trees that were cut down to sort of like as paths for catapults or things like that. Many animals like around
I mean, I
their
love humans.
path looks like they were sort of killed for sport and either left or took some of, and so there's just kind of this line you can see as where the army came in.
Such disrespect, Leaflock. Go apologize to those tree town
I'm gonna let out a soft sniffle.
trees. You'll be okay.
Could have been
Uh,
human.
Kirby, cover your eyes.
Oh wait, before we leave the city, can we look for incense for Nicey?
yeah, I
See if
forgot
anywhere
to
sells
do that.
incense.
Awkward.
So what do you need incense for?
Find
Which?
familiar.
Yeah, it's like a certain amount of gold you have to spend on it.
Yeah.
It's 15.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say you don't have trouble finding that one. So it costs what it's supposed to cost for that one. So
I will add.
okay. Do you want to just get one or multiple?
I'm apparently getting 2.
Okay.
Do what you want.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Each cast it does take another one. So also like if it ever dies, then you have
I
to
remember
recast.
that.
So.
Where do I add this though?
It won't be there, just in other possessions. So go to scroll
Okay.
down.
So
I think I put our
about
emerald there.
No, and then just tap. No, just tap. Yeah, and then tap it.
so about half a day after you've been traveling. So at this point it's about 3 o'clock. You're coming over this or you're coming up to this rise and you begin to smell smoke. It's not that. No.
Is it our company?
Someone is smoking
Someone light it?
herb.
Not quite.
Did you bathe when we were back there?
It's you're coming up to this hill and it seems to be coming from the far side of the hill.
Like a horse?
What are we at? Like at just woods, at a clearing?
So yeah, you're coming through the woods. It's not super dense woods, so you can see through. Coming up to a hill, and then on the far side is what appears to have the smoke sort of wafting over it as the wind carries.
Can I roll to?
Wait, you're buttoning your tongue. We're gonna lose viewers.
You're right.
I'm gonna
can't do-
Views.
No, here, I'll make up for it. Don't worry.
There we go.
Those are the biggest pair of tits I've ever seen.
Can I roll to check the ground for tracks? Sorry.
Okay.
The word was escaping me.
No, for shit. I'm looking for
Sure.
shit.
Survival check.
While he's looking around, can I want to find like a tree.
And leave?
Preferably if I see one that has like squirrels or something. I want to ritually cast Speak with Animals.
Okay, so you're looking more for animals than a tree.
A tree that preferably has something like squirrels
Okay.
was the full sentence. So
Squirrel.
Okay. You do find
I think that's where I
a
was gonna find the animals.
tree that has squirrels.
I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals. I'm gonna reach into my bag. I'm gonna pull out some like dried rations, whatever I have, like nuts or cheese or something.
Okay. So before we get to
Yep.
he went to the survival. So what'd you get?
17.
17. So you can see that there are a lot of tracks in this area. It looks like, I mean, it's not the whole human army that came through here, but probably at least 50 to 150, somewhere in that range of people came through, like around the side of the hill and down similar path where you came, and then sort of went to join back up with the main army.
Okay. So it doesn't really help at all, just to give me an idea.
It's, yeah, I mean, you don't, 17. You do see that there are, like, so there's that large swath of tracks. You do see that there are other, like, scattered tracks around, mostly animal, but you do see some that appear to be, like, humanoid tracks that are just sort of one person walking from here to there kind of thing.
Okay. So yeah, I'll relay that to
Can I just keep an eye out for people or anything?
So, the squirrels.
Oh, right, squirrels.
Squirrel!
What are you saying to the squirrel?
I'm gonna hold the food up, or like place them on a lower branch, and then see if they'll come down to it.
One of them says, "Do you think we should go down?" The other one says, "I don't know. It looks good, though. I really want the food. I'm really hungry. I hadn't found that much today." It's like, yeah, well, that's because you never work very hard. I'm getting it. This one squirrel jumps down, grabs the food.
Do you like bread?
Bread? Holy!
I love bread.
I love bread. I love bread.
Where is the bread?
Oh my god.
Critical Role, if you haven't seen it.
That's why I was looking at Leo. I was like, we're not there.
Yep.
We're not at that
No,
point.
no,
not
you're
for a
about
while.
70 episodes behind.
Yep, you'll get to the bread.
Exactly. 70.
It's just I love
When I get
Jester.
home.
I like bread.
I like bread. And then Caleb, too.
So much worse, like,
Yes.
wow,
Where's the
Lauren, like, good thing with the bread. She goes, no, I just really
Brady's
like bread.
I just made up the bread. Oh. Anyway.
I'll
The easy bread.
you can come and take it. I'm not going to keep it from you.
Well, that's nice of you. They take it. The other one goes down to take it, and he's like, it's mine.
You can have more. I'll hold my hand. You can have more.
He takes some too.
Do you know what's over in that direction where that smoke is coming from?
Oh, that's where the big people are.
People like us.
Oh, yes, you're big people. Although he's really big people.
He is quite large.
Dude, the squirrels are staring at you.
Do you know? Have they been harmful to trees and other squirrels?
Those people?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, they're good people. Well, the other people were bad people. They weren't nice.
Yes, they are very bad people. The other ones.
They started the fire.
That fire.
Mm-hmm.
I'll like pull more, keep them occupied.
They're like, holy shit, so much food.
Fruits and berries and stuff come out of my pocket.
They're like this big. They don't need a lot.
Yeah, well, they're
They're
get
gonna
fat
be
for the
nice and
winter.
plump.
Yeah, a couple other squirrels start coming over, like food. Holy shit!
Absolutely, I'll feed however many as
There's
long
like
as it
5
keeps
different
them here and I
squirrels,
can
yep.
get to talk to
You
squirrels.
turn around, there's like 8 squirrels on you. You go.
It's food,
adventuring party.
food.
Do you know if there have been other spirits, others in the woods who have been starting fights? Bears, maybe, or wolves.
The birds always start fights with us. They don't like us.
Birds are assholes.
They are assholes.
Yeah, fuck those birds.
Do you
One of
know-
them grabbed my brother. You alright over there?
You're so insensitive. His brother's gone. They did a squirrel burial and everything.
They just ripped him to pieces.
Those damn dirty apes. No, the apes are actually.
Oh my gosh.
Almost
It was
choked
very
when I
sad.
come
Yeah.
here. Oh gosh.
I've
Two of us know the
not
Heimlich.
to trigger eat while someone's talking.
I know the front Heimlich below the belt.
Anyway.
I'm feeling anal plastic right now. I love it.
Glad you guys are all here for this.
Oh my god. Do you know of any animals who have been attacking the big people?
What? Oh, no. I wouldn't attack big people. Big people are really big. Although you have food. I like food. Do you have more?
I have more. I'll give them more.
Ooh, thank you.
No, not you. Other big ones like bears or
Ooh, I don't like
Lions
bears
and
either.
tigers and
Oh my.
and
Is that,
lions.
you don't know if they've been
Mice.
angry recently? Causing
Bears are always
problems?
angry. They're
Yeah.
big and scary.
Bears are assholes.
Not
I'll
that bad.
go to the other ones. Anyone else? No. Any?
Oh, what, have you seen any? Oh, I didn't listen to the question. What's going on? Is there more food? I want food. I finished my food. Can I have more food? I dropped mine.
The squirrels raise
I say.
That squirrel raised its hand.
I say.
They don't have big
Well,
arms.
I'm starting to run out of food, but
She's running out of food. Ah, shit! I knew this was lousy. One of them walks off.
if any of you are able to find out information about a lot of animals attacking,
Ooh, I know information. Can I have food for it?
if you can find the information.
Oh, I
and
know
you
all the
can-
information.
And you can
Lots of
find
information.
me.
Oh, find you. But where are you going? I found you. Another one shouts out.
I'll be in the woods.
Oh, everybody's in the woods. Do you have more food?
Let me see what I have.
Maybe keeping an eye out for like anything like coming towards us or like.
Roll a perception check.
At this point, me and
Watch while he
Leaflock
rolls
are
a nat
doing
20.
rock, paper, scissors.
That was close though.
Jesus.
22.
22. Don't see anything. Well, you do notice that the smoke, it doesn't smell like normal wood burning. As you're kind of paying more attention to it.
We should
Well,
head
if
to the
you
5.
find out
What's wrong?
why
Being fun.
or
Smells
if
like human.
there are big animals attacking big people here, if you find out why,
Oh, I found out. Can I have food?
Just kidding.
no.
I see the speak with animals.
Turns
things
away,
works
walks.
both ways. It
But if you can
yeah.
find out why, if any of
Does
you
not annoy the DM. The DM loves this spell.
Any of
DM will annoy you back.
or your friends can find out why, then I'll give you food.
Oh, I like food.
I like
But
food.
only if you go find out.
Okay. What am I finding out?
Why the big animals are attacking the big people.
Okay. Roll an animal handling check. You can. You probably want to add wisdom, so. But if you want
Just barking up the wrong tree. Get it? Tree.
to. Barking.
Squirrels.
You're also like
19.
having to hold Mel back
I had
because
a
she wants
feeling I was
to.
trying to have
She's like, holy shit! There are so many squirrels. This is like.
Oh wait, no. If I see her, I'll turn around and go, hush, and I'll go
She's-
back to
But there are squirrels
hush.
there. There are squirrels. There's so many of them. I could get them all. Just distract them. I'll go for that one.
I'll give you a treat if you sit while I do this.
Ponders it and sits.
I rolled a 19.
19. They seem to, after a little bit of re-explaining this, they seem to get the message, and they'll try. Whether or not they're competent and can continue to remember, they'll
Yep.
do their best, though.
Cool.
They all race off. Mel looks at you expectantly.
I pull out some jerky and I hand it to her. Good girl.
One of the squirrels said, "Hey, you said you were out of food."
You don't want this food. It's gross for you.
Oh,
It's made out of squirrels.
It's made out of squirrels.
it's like you made food out of savages.
We had a very long talk with those squirrels.
I'd find out what we needed.
Are they scholars?
No.
Yeah.
They graduate
no.
squirrel college.
We saw one of them raise their hand. What was that for? Were you like taking
Volunteering.
attendance?
Hey, we should move towards the smoke because it doesn't really
I
smell
think
like
there's
wood
elves
smoke.
over there.
Oh,
Maybe.
would it be a?
It doesn't
What
smell
kind of
like
check would it be if I
smoke.
wanted to?
wood smoke. It was like that dank Bubba Kush 420.
I guess like.
You turn pinches.
You do have to decide what you want to do before I can tell you. What you're gonna do.
I know. I'm trying to think
I'm
of
very
how to
particular
word the
about that, yeah.
question. Like I don't know. Would you be able to, naturally speaking, would you be able to tell different types of smell of smoke?
What?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that could probably perception.
You mean like
Perception.
that
Maybe perception.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
what is different about this smoke is what you're trying
Yeah.
to
Like,
figure
oh,
out?
is it charcoal?
Like,
is it?
Is it wood? Is it
Is it charcoal? Is it wood?
bodies?
Is it,
It's
rubber?
humans.
Yeah. Well,
Soylent
I need
tires,
like
humans.
meat.
To keep the zombies away.
Yeah. Sure. Burning rubber.
Perception, you said.
Yeah.
Alright.
Burning rubber doesn't keep zombies away.
15.
It's a different
50.
vibe. What
Or
did I say?
to,
And I had your.
You, as you're thinking
My
about
lack
it,
of faith
it
this day, it was
does.
your whole back and forth.
It
I
does
tried
smell
to
like it
this,
might
this,
be
this,
of a humanoid
like, okay.
burning. Yeah.
Oh, I was right. It was humans.
I didn't tell you guys that yet.
No,
actually.
I know.
But now
I-
it's
There
Just
is,
for
Now
there,
we
do.
there is some normal smoke in there too, from like wood or
That's
something,
right,
but
we're right.
yeah, there's.
We don't know that yet though.
He just said it, and then I told you.
Oh, you told us?
I know, I was fucking
But,
something's dying in that fire.
No, they're burning the dead. We should head over there anyway.
We should.
I start heading over
I'm,
there.
I'm
Um,
skipping at a respectable distance.
So yeah, so you guys head over.
I like put a hand on her shoulder. Maybe not if they're burning people.
We don't know why.
Maybe not if we're.
They could be
just-
burning people because they're happy.
Maybe just a little bit of respect. Maybe.
I lessen my skip, but it's like I'm still kind of going up as I walk.
Okay, got you.
Well, when you
So
start at the
you
ground, you can only
you
go up
come
I'm gonna
around
kick you.
with those little tiny gnomes.
over this hill and you look down in the little valley and you see the remains of a small village, perhaps a bit more than a dozen small huts, and they have all been burned down or just sort of smoldering ashes. In the center of the village, you can see piled on what is this, sort of a large bonfire was built, and it looks like maybe 20 different elven bodies were thrown on top of it and are sort of smoldering in various burned stages. You don't see anyone around that is alive.
Can I look closer for the live people?
Perception.
Okay, well, not this one, because fuck that one. That one's been really mean. Better. Dirty 20.
You look around, and the only movement you'll
Hell yes.
occasionally see is from animals and squirrels who are running and doing interviews of different animals. And
Good. They're doing the jobs.
I wanted them to hold a little mic. Okay, so what did you say?
Are there any standing buildings that are like kind of
like most so it's a very small village. There were a couple, there were about a dozen small huts. So the most standing building is one that like didn't entirely fell over, so like half of it's still up, but the rest of it's burned. It's a very small wreckage of this place.
the dead bodies? What kind of bodies are they?
It's hard to tell at first until you get a little bit closer, and the ones that you can tell appear to be elven.
I whisper something under my breath. Do I recognize any of them?
Not that you can see, but it'd be really hard to tell.
I know we all look alike.
Mostly because they're all burned in the fire.
Would a medicine
But
check
that too,
help
yeah.
with that in any way? I mean,
Not really. I mean, it's at a certain point, like they're burned, so it's like determining specific features is tough unless you can get their dental records or something.
we're not there.
Put
We're
the
not
dental
there yet.
records for all the elves.
We're not there yet.
You told me to take a tool proficiency, so I chose dental tools.
Damn.
It's my dream to be a dentist one day.
I knew it.
A cross-race dentist.
Just like that damn elf in the Rudolph.
That's what I was picturing.
Yup, there's an elf too. It's even better.
You know, I kind of
Be
imagine this is what
independent
the squirrels
together.
are doing. Oh fuck!
I'm
When they talk to each other.
all the buildings have been burned down entirely. Trying to see those ones. Can we? I don't know what I perceive.
What do I hear? Do I hear anything? Like
Nothing.
calls, like animal calls, those sort of
Yeah, you hear like sort of the sounds of the woods and the fire sort of crackling a little bit, but it's mostly smoldering at this point.
things. Okay, you said that there was a building, one remaining sort of.
It's sort of like half of the wall hasn't collapsed in, so like the fire burnt down and it didn't totally get this side, so it's still sort of up. But like building, they had small huts that they slept in, so it was not like a large structure. It's maybe this tall of a wall that's like this wide. So
Can I approach and check out said
sure. So you walk over to that area and you can see like in the underneath it there is sort of the remains of what looks like a bedroll that was sort of off to the side of it, and looks like a destroyed and burned bow. So it's just sort of a curved piece of wood. But
Ooh, a bow of burning.
perfectly good bow.
yes.
Waste. Okay. I come out. There's nothing in there. Just looking.
Yeah, and a
Kinda
fail.
Is this today? Is this the day after the fight?
Yes.
What time of day it is just based on like the sun, what we can see.
3:30.
I'm sorry. Do you have the keen mind?
No, I didn't want to know the exact time, just the time of day, not the exact time. No, I won't do that to Ted.
3:32. 3:33.
I want to
Wow, time moves fast here.
expand out from the village and like continue on to the other side, sort of like keeping going north and start scanning that area.
Okay. What are you looking for? Just any? Are you looking for anything in particular, or?
No.
I
to burn the
shout hello. Like, I just keep shouting hello over and over.
You hear her shout hello, and you hear the sounds of the woods.
Nice.
But otherwise, don't see
The
anything.
dead don't answer
Um,
yet. But they're birds. They won't.
I don't know if,
answer.
if her question already covered it. Can I check for tracks leaving, like
Respect.
north, the way she said, but
It's so you already made one for the tracks. It seems like they sort of came in from
Just dead elves.
the the main army went this way. They sort of broke off, came here, went back down. So there's no tracks of them leaving in the other direction.
oh,
So they went on the main road. But this was sort of a group that broke off, attacked,
They all know each other.
came back.
It's true.
okay.
God, another Critical Role joke.
Wait,
Those
all
are
humans know
banned.
each other?
No, all fear bulks know each other.
No.
Oh yeah.
Can I take
Yep.
that away from
Do
me?
you know Pumat's soul? So I don't see anything in particular.
No, nothing outside the ordinary. I mean, there's the normal sounds of nature kind of thing,
We should
basically.
move on before it gets too dark.
And whatever burn these doesn't come back. Unless it was a purposeful burning.
It was
Probably
probably
their own people.
Well, it's a
burning.
pyre, so purposeful.
Well-
Yeah, you can also tell that there were a number of tracks of, and then a fight that happened, and so
Onwards.
And upwards.
Huh?
It's
So-
a mountain. Don't worry about it. Saying we have in the mountains.
It's the cloud.
you head continuing on your journey to the north. A little bit later in the day, probably about 5 o'clock. You guys come to a spot when the road kind of goes through a little bit of a swampier area. So the road's a little bit more built up, but on the sides, it is swampier and just sort of generally, lots of those kind of plants in there. A little bit of water that's sort of settled there. Might look deeper in portions, hard to say. But the road is built up enough that it's over it by a couple feet. So, you continuing through the swamp?
Get out, Miss
Can I-
Swamp.
Check around again.
Sure.
A green man says.
24.
Look at you.
I
I
know.
think you got rid of the other one.
24.
You know what's funnier than
As you look around,
29. Oh.
See, I'm with you on those jokes.
25.
Those all day.
as you
16 then.
Yeah, it's the bad jokes.
as you look around, here and you sort of listen, you see a slight disturbance in the water as something's sort of coming under the water, and it's swampy and mucky, so it would typically be hard to see, but you focus on it, and it's swimming towards you, probably
I sense a
3 feet
disturbance in
under
the
the water.
force of the
Um,
flow of that water.
I look at the wall.
and this creature comes up, and you see it looks like
I force choke.
I do
Rises
that
up out the water.
It's a shark.
white.
It's a mirelurk.
It's a shark.
It's an alligator shark.
It's
It's a crocodile.
it's a crocodile.
Caitlin.
Or an
So
alligator
this
shark.
crocodile just comes out of the water and
Oh damn! It's them crocs.
aims for you.
Hell yeah.
Roll for initiative.
Hell yeah! Let me see if I get a 1
Oh,
this
fucking
time.
shit. I'm with you.
Jesus! Mine was bad. You're
I
not
would
gonna.
love to see a 1 out of
Leo,
this. so
mine's
that-
worse than whatever you're getting.
Oh my god.
I
What'd you
didn't get
get?
a 1, but God.
I got really.
Anybody
Our
get
druids
above a
can't roll
20?
first.
21.
21. 15 to 20?
16.
Because I get initiative on.
Plus 0.
Initiative on
I get
initiative.
initiative on
with you on
advantage
this
rolls.
one.
10 to 15?
Oh no.
5 to 10.
5.
Who's got the higher dex
Plus-
between you two?
I have
Plus-
1 dex.
She does. She has +2.
What?
Dex.
Oh.
You do. So if you roll the same, it's whoever has the higher dex.
Got it. I don't know why I said what as if you were on my deaf side.
And if you if you have,
Huh?
it's okay.
You're
I'm
just used
I
to
know
it.
you don't listen
An
to me.
Arsenal. So this thing, you can see its head peeking out of the water.
What I
Yeah.
So you can see clearly what it is. We want to set up, you guys.
No.
So
Guys,
it's
I got a
coming out of the
3
water
now.
here.
Okay.
The road, as I would say,
You want
about
to draw
this
it? We got markers.
Initiative,
It's
man.
super cool.
Terrible.
So that mat is a dry erase mat. So if you have a dry erase marker, that's not a great marker.
Is this a dry erase mat?
Yeah, yeah.
What?
That's wild.
So using a dry erase marker, you can
Explains
draw
why we've used
on
it before, and
Yeah.
it doesn't look like it's been used.
Oh, look at that! And then now we can erase that.
Hashtag not sponsored.
You know, whenever.
Oh, fuck. Ow, that hurt.
Be blessed, my child.
Fuck.
Okay.
You need a hug?
So arrange yourselves as you would like.
I got you. How far away from the water does everyone want to be?
Are we removing this?
Yeah.
I'll be in front.
Wait,
'Cause
so
I
this
was
is
in
the path. What's the
front.
path again?
I was also.
Are we going
Is this
this
the
way?
path?
That's the road, yes.
Which way were we going?
The road less
That
traveled.
way.
All right, so I'm in front.
And I'm right
Okay,
next to her
So
slash
wait,
behind
all
her.
be we're
there.
back here.
Yeah.
You can leave me at the back of the group because I'm just
And I
gonna
was
shoot in front.
And I'll be behind
then
slash next to you.
you were- yeah, here.
Behind slash next.
Yeah, it
It's
doesn't
almost
matter,
like
I'm
those
just-
aren't the same.
I'm new. They can be.
Yeah, but not.
Wow.
Yeah, how
Not
about
in
you
this
watch
case.
it? Huh?
You watch it.
Thank you.
See, that just canceled them out.
I wasn't listening. Sorry.
Thank you.
I totally wasn't listening.
He said, "Why don't you watch
Hey
it?"
guys,
Okay.
I got
Is it
this.
my turn?
I hope so.
I think this might be
I'm
like the
not rolling
highest
well.
AC I've ever fucking had.
Is it my turn?
With the
Ted?
exception of my level like 15 rogue at some point.
Roge.
I think this is the highest AC.
Is it my turn?
Yep.
The line, is that where like water starts?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna move up right there. And I'm gonna shoot him with my bow.
Point blank range.
Your bow?
With your
You'll have
bow.
disadvantage.
No, I
you
won't,
won't.
because I'm level 2!
He picked a fighting style that
I
lets
picked
him
close
have
quarters combat for fighting.
Oh, okay.
With a bow.
And I have
Jesus
advantage because he
Christ.
didn't go
Alright.
yet.
I have to
That
pee.
silly crop.
Pete, well, it'll be a while till we get to your turn.
Right,
Three.
that's what I was
Shit, can I
Fight
hunter's
me
mark?
dead.
Can you hunter's mark it? You can do that now.
Oh.
I hunter's mark.
Rough.
You do so.
Sweet. 20 to hit.
That will hit.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Wow.
Hello. Where'd it go?
What do you need?
My D8. 12 plus 17 damage.
17 damage. So you fire. This thing like opens up its mouth at you. You fire, and it jerks to the side, and it just sort of hits into right where its shoulder is.
Oh, yeah.
Willow.
Yeah.
It's your
I'm gonna
turn.
walk up next to him. Just push me up.
On my left side or right side?
On your left.
Okay. Just for the joke.
I'm going to cast Sacred Flame, so I need a dex save.
Nope. That's a 6.
3 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
That's so rad.
That's it.
I end.
He takes it. And it's the crocodile's turn. He's going to take a bite
Yeah, fuck me up.
at the
Croc.
guy with the bow.
Fuck me up.
Wow. Fam.
What's your armor class?
17.
17. Okay.
How are
So
things
he's gonna
with yours?
take a
Here.
bite on your leg, and your leg is just caught by it.
Ah!
It's gonna then pull back, and you fall to the ground. It's still holding onto your leg, and it drags you back. It can go back 15 feet.
No, maybe.
I think it's like an ad. It just seems super generic, and he's like, "Check out my profile. I'm gonna make an overlay for you."
Yep.
It's like an ad.
Do more streams
Oh,
like
that's weird.
Stories from Iconia episode 2.
Yeah, yeah.
What
It's
is-
like an ad.
That's funny.
Can I do
Well, thank you for your ad. Hope we get your view long term. So you are pulled under the water. So you are like take a quick breath of air last second. In terms of rules for holding your breath, so if
1
you
minute plus your con is
typically, I will say because you are held under at the moment, you can have I think it's 3 rounds plus your con mod.
So my con's 3.
Okay, so you have 6 rounds. Because you did have a chance to hold your breath. It was just kind of a last minute. And
Third.
so you are underwater, restrained by it.
Eat.
Oh my god.
It's his turn. Nice.
That's.
I'm going to
Gross. That looked gross. I don't even know what it was.
attempt to
Oh my
shoot
God.
firebolt at it.
Okay. It is now under the water.
Oh, never mind.
So you can try, but it'll
Let
be
me
at
make myself
disadvantage.
restrained here.
Do more stories like
I'm
Do more
gonna.
streams like Stories from Iconia. So too. Yes.
I'm going to. I'm assuming anything I cast would be at disadvantage since it's under.
It depends on the spell, but probably.
Like if I cast sleep.
That wouldn't be.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt that.
You do so.
Do keep in mind, the way sleep works is it affects the person with the lowest hit points first.
Chill.
So you roll a certain number of hit points. So say you roll 30, it'll affect whoever has the lowest first. So if Beta has, say, I don't know how many hit points you have.
25.
He has 25. So then it'll take 25 out of that pool for him.
Assuming that he
And
has
then
less hit points
assuming-
than the alligator.
Right.
Yes. So I'm just.
Crocodile.
That's how the spell works.
Okay.
You can
Yeah,
certainly try it.
Dial thing.
Um,
Demon.
No, I think I'm gonna go back to just doing.
oh, I didn't do damage for that bite.
Because there was no damage.
I'm gonna.
There
I'm
is
immune to crocodile damage. Actually.
12 points of piercing damage.
I'm resistant to lightning damage.
12?
Immune?
Nice.
I heard
Oh.
immune.
I mean, yes, immune. I'm immune
Just
to
absorb that right in.
Uh-huh.
It heals you.
That's as close to half my health as you can get.
absorb elements. Totally have it.
So you were
I'm gonna try to shoot it anyway with
trapped
a
underwater?
fire
Restrained
bolt.
underwater?
Okay. So
So I roll 2 and take the lower, right? for
Yeah.
disadvantage.
What? You're
I am underwater.
crap?
Oh well, that'll probably be the
Restrained.
lowest. I'd say too soon. Yeah, so it would have been.
So you have plus. So you add your spell attack, so it's that one.
Okay, so it'd be 9.
okay. So you fire this into the water and it just sort of fizzles out. It wasn't quite strong enough to
Oh, you
keep
love
going.
those, like-
It was on a path to hit it, so your aim was true. It's just wasn't able to get there. Didn't have enough punch.
Blah, 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 blah.
Did you have a bonus?
Um,
No, actually, I don't think you do. Nope.
Okay. Leaf Hawk.
Blah, blah, blah.
Is this water deep?
Doesn't
No,
look
this is a
super
homebrew.
deep.
Shut up.
Oh my god.
It's deep for Nicey.
Shut up.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
god, that's bad.
Chris Perkins.
I'm.
There's a module
sad it
called
took me a second.
Yeah.
Water deep ice.
Yeah,
Or
water
something.
deep.
Yep. Water deep.
leaf it to leaf lock.
Oh, leaf.
Leave it to leaf lock. That's
Very
very good.
good.
Yep.
Sitcom.
Okay.
Very
Um,
good, Sean.
So yeah, the water is like where he is currently seems to be about 5 feet deep, but back further goes down deeper. So if he manages to keep pulling him backwards, that'll be deeper.
Where's your axe now?
But yeah, so the like right here, it's probably more like 1 foot deep, and then it gets deeper. So depending on how far back you're
I know that
going,
it's legit.
but
You get that checked out.
Okay.
It's
I want to cast Fairy
Can I
Fire
see that?
on.
Can I see that?
fairy fire on it.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a AOE deck
of
save.
13.
Okay. I'm assuming it's gonna hit him too.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's,
Deck
so
save.
it's within a
I don't think I could.
20-foot cube with.
Yeah, no, faster.
So yeah, 20-foot cube.
What do you guys? Fairy fire?
Deck save.
Fire fairy. I have disadvantage on that, right?
Yeah, I'm checking.
Well, can't get lower than a 1.
Oh, that's true. See, look at the
Let me
positives.
do it again
I don't
so I
know
can
if
make
that
myself
was-
bad.
Would that have been
It's
a
better than the 1.
Would that have been a mistake that I did that?
What?
Would he have?
Well, if it makes you feel any better, he's already restrained, so the crocodile will already get advantage to hit him.
Oh.
And the crocodile fails his deck save. So anyone now gets advantage to hit him.
I get a
If you're
straight
shooting him with a
roll.
projectile, then that would cancel the disadvantage. So,
Good to know.
okay, Edward.
You got this.
Yay.
Got this, babe.
Can
glug glug.
I cast what they call frostbite on the crocodile?
Sure. Straight roll.
Con save.
Or
Con save of 14.
oh, it's a con save. He makes a con save. His is only 11.
Hell
So roll for damage.
He will take.
There's something else that's attached to that.
He or
too,
she
isn't
will
it?
take
Yeah, it's the next person gets advantage.
1 point. Fuck.
Well, it has
Um,
it has disadvantage on the next
It does something
attack
else too, right?
it rolls.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it has disadvantage on the next attack it rolls.
From Frosty.
Frost.
Before
Frostbite.
the end of
Okay.
its next turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know.
Me and him both have straight
it's
rolls
straight rolls,
against
yeah?
each other.
Nice.
This is a fair fight, Krog. I'm taking you down.
Anarso, you're
Oh,
up.
it's back to me.
You got this. Fight for
I'm
your
gonna
life.
shoot it.
You
Okay.
can also.
You can also try and escape.
Nah, fuck that.
Oh my god.
Add
Okay.
some tension to this fight.
Sure. So it's
Hell
like it's
yeah.
still got like both your legs in its mouth and it's just pulling you backwards. So you just like load this.
Oh shit! Hold on. I'm gonna roll my concentration check first for Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, that.
I
Too.
pass. Alright,
Okay.
now I'm gonna roll an attack to hit. Natural 20.
Oh my god.
Shit.
Does
Okay.
Hunter's Mark double for that too?
Yep. All the dice.
Where did you download your hacks?
Where'd you get that die? That die's not allowed anymore.
I used that die all last campaign, so
Okay.
it's making up for it.
It's legit.
Even the lights don't fucking agree with you.
7, 13, 18, 23.
Yes, Taliesin's golden
23.
snitch.
So you just like
Yeah.
look at the like as its mouth is sort of around your legs, and you just aim and fire like into its mouth. It just
Glug,
like
glug.
sticks into it, and it's a lot of blood just starts pouring out around your legs. It's still holding on to you though. Willow.
Hello. Glug, 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 glug.
Where's your dog?
Is it above water at all,
No,
or is
he's
it
not.
entirely
He can't
submerged?
It's underwater.
So, me casting Fairy Fire, do they see the
Yeah. So you do see.
the
So
silhouette,
if
I guess?
yeah. So if you try and attack it, it's a straight roll because it would have been disadvantaged because of the water, but does still have the glowing thing around it underneath.
Oh shit, why'd the music stop? I just noticed that.
I was
Silly
gonna
old
say
man.
that, but I've just been letting you kind of.
Silly old man.
Where's the battle music?
need to feel like I'm fighting.
Okay, I'm gonna jump into the water with them.
Ooh. Okay. So I believe it's half speed.
I give you an 8 on your dive.
Well, sure. Can
Sure.
I
Hold up a
jump?
No, at this point you'd just be walking, so you'd start swimming here.
Yeah,
so.
I just want to be next to the crocodile.
That's alright.
Okay.
Alec
That's
crocodile.
what
I want to be underwater. I want to
That's also alright.
go
Okay.
underwater
Navy SEALs?
You are underwater.
so that I am like in its face.
You are in its face,
Um,
right next to his legs.
Yeah.
My skinny
I-
ass legs.
You should boop his snoot. That might be free.
Can I use verbal components in the water?
No.
Can I?
For the love of God.
Well, can it hear me underwater?
Wait, did you say yes
Wh-
to
which-
verbal components? Or
I-
The
I-
verbal component
crocodiles
is
actually
talking
hearing
to it. So can it hear me?
Yes.
Yeah,
But I'll.
it's not like I have to say specific words. It's like the verbal part is me saying things to it.
Okay. What spell is it?
It's for animal friendship.
Okay. Yeah, I'll
If
say
I got like
so.
up to its ear hole.
Okay. Yeah. You,
It went underwater. It went underwater. I'm like, fuck, and I forgot I was gonna do this the first round. I feel like an idiot, so that's fine.
yeah. So you get up to it. I'll say given it is
So-
like water will distort
so,
the
like,
sound a
think
little
of
bit,
it
so
like
if it gets a
right
save or
here,
something,
so
I'll
you
give
can
it
see them.
advantage.
You have,
Or
right now you have two
vice
of
versa,
those.
'cause
So
it
you have
is
two of those dice. So if you roll both
harder
of
to
those,
hear you.
add those two numbers together, plus 1 for each die. So you add 2.
So in this case,
Well, you're
it's
going
like
right up to
that's
its
two
ear.
uses?
Yeah, I'll take
Yes,
that back.
you
It's
can-
fine.
Yeah.
No, well, so
Face.
each
One
die.
die.
You have 2 dies, right?
So
you-
what does
for
animal
instance,
friendship do?
You could just use one of those dice. to
That's what it
does.
Yeah.
Just that.
and not use
I'm
it.
going
Or
to
if you want-
For
say,
every animal.
I'm gonna say
And for each one of these, you add 1 hit point to it. Or a temporary.
in I don't know. I guess he understands me in common. I'll say are you like a twig elf boy? Are you like, super
Are you saying just to be under the water?
no, like your character.
Oh yeah, I'm very skinny. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm very twiggy.
Twig.
No hair. None.
Well, you're an elf.
Throbbing penis.
That was just curious for the visual, not because it has anything to do with what I'm gonna say. I'll say
Good to know this is what turns you on.
This music being grabbed by an alligator.
My blood's
crocodile,
trying to
whatever.
leave my legs and go somewhere safe.
For
you know?
clarification, is it an alligator or a crocodile?
It's a
Crocodile.
crocodile.
There's a goddamn
Sorry, it's
difference.
crocodile.
I'll say
Don't tell someone Florida that. Don't tell Julian. I'll forget.
Does it have a rounded snout?
let him go.
How dare
Don't need to die here. It's a wisdom save of 14.
you. I hope I don't
You
do
won't
it.
make it.
Crocodile.
He made it.
Fuck.
I'm sorry. My bad.
Why would you say that?
What do you
What
say?
did you
I was like, he won't make it.
Make
He
it.
makes it.
All right, well that's my turn. I tried. She told us to try and not kill all of them.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
you
does
did
this
do
one
that.
count?
Sure
though?
did. I think they all count. It was all about animals attacking people, and this animal just attacked us. So pretty sure that this counts.
She also said if they attack us, though. It might
well,
be okay.
sure. I tried.
Yeah, she said
Just-
make the effort. So
I
Don't
made-
grab me, even
I
though I
made-
attacked it first.
Yeah.
Even though it's
I'm not.
awesome.
I'm not.
Okay,
Like I
you
wasn't
did
gonna use 2 first. So
You
I only
did.
have 3 casts of.
Some animals are aggressive
Okay.
in nature.
Crocodile's
So
turn.
the rabbit, this would be a
It's
lot
gonna
easier.
bite you.
Do it, bitch.
And it has disadvantage though, right?
No,
No,
it's
it's got a
straight
straight
roll.
roll, though.
Because
Oh,
it
right.
would have had
Yeah,
disadvantage.
'cause it is thingy
You would have
thingy.
had.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. So it sinks its teeth into you. Deals another 12 points of damage.
Nice.
Oh.
And
my
will
gosh.
pull you back another
Do it, bitch.
1, 2, 3. You would get an opportunity attack if you want it.
Do it. Glug, 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 glug.
You don't have a weapon out.
Punch it with your punch.
I just cast something with a somatic component, so.
Punch it.
Punch it with your punch.
What
Is
if it's
that
only
you
1
just
damage
said?
away from
Alright,
dying?
I'll punch it.
You roll the hit.
No.
You swing
Hold on.
at it.
No, there's no way.
Okay.
It would have been better than no damage.
It's under a 10.
Cool. So that's his turn. Nicey.
Wait, no, I hit it with my shield.
I'm.
For flavor, I'm not just trying
It's
to punch
still
a crocodile.
underwater.
What they say,
I
they
try
say,
and
What?
they put the
Still
croc in the nose.
underwater?
Oh, wait,
Deeper
shit, that's
underwater now,
sharks.
yeah.
I try and bash my shield into his face.
You can do. Actually, where are you standing?
There,
you can
elf
probably
wings
get
are
there.
like
If
this.
you do, I'm sorry,
Not the
no,
elf
okay.
one.
I mean, it's a gamble.
I know.
It would, but you could do something like Toll the Dead because it's a safe, so you
I'll have to get closer,
disadvantage to it. No, I think you're probably. I mean, maybe
No,
like
it's within-
10 feet closer. You're not super
Oh, it's
far
60.
away
I
from
keep.
it. Yeah,
I forgot it was 60. Am I within 60?
You can
Can I
move.
move up?
You're almost certainly within 60. 60's pretty far.
I'll just go here.
Okay.
I think. Yeah, that's fine. Right?
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Toll the Dead, hopefully.
So it makes a wisdom save.
Yep.
What's the DC? 13. It gets a 9.
Yeah, so you actually roll d12s or a d12 for
D8.
this. No, but it's already
already
taken damage. So
You were right.
1d12.
Yeah, it's always misleading that it does that, but
9.
9 points of damage. How do you want to do this?
Hey! I was hoping you weren't gonna die.
I'm so gonna die still.
So, how do I want to do this since it's nice, necrotic?
As a necromancer.
As a necromancer. Would. I want the skull that's shooting out of my hand for this, as you can see from Nicey.
Which nice choice there, by the way.
I want it to
Nicey
shoot
disappeared.
right through it, completely going through the entirety of the crocodile.
Yo, coming out the ass.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sorry, I'm just
No,
admiring. Nice job on this one.
Kraus did a great job.
Yeah.
I tried.
Okay. So
Yeah,
you fire the
Very
necrotic energy at it, and it's just sort of drags down. And Anarsil, you can sort of feel your leg sort of loosening within its grasp as its mouth sort of opens a bit, and you pull yourself free.
Kick it in the face. It's a dead face.
Yep. As it's dead, you just kick it, and it just sort of floats back down to the bottom of the depths of this swamp.
We go to grab him up.
Yep.
I'm not
Why
very
did you
helpful.
kill it?
I'm not very helpful. Someone want to help me? I can't.
You grab it, and like he almost pulls you in. Like he's just, like okay.
Not only do I not have strength, I have
Yep. Yeah. He just actually pulls you in.
Okay,
You get
I
like.
had to die. Was I supposed to leave you?
No.
Obviously.
Okay. I thought you were gonna be more grateful.
Are we out of initiative now?
Yes.
Okay.
I assumed so.
It takes the punch out of doing something good when you do something good just to be thanked.
Yeah, but I was scolded.
Oh, I thought you were yelling at me.
I just expected to have nothing.
Okay.
She
I
was
was
kind of
scolded.
scolded.
Leave
for
luck.
it.
Well, paying attention.
Oh, I miss you, buddy.
I was scolded
While they're
for killing the crocodile
doing
that
their
was
thing,
killing
I'm gonna
him.
use
Oh,
one
well,
of
yeah,
my
you weren't supposed to kill the crocodile. We were trying to make
expend
friends
one of
with
my
it.
uses for
Yeah.
my pay of energy.
Well, palm.
I tried.
My
You did.
balm
I
of
think you
fall
didn't hear
summer
me under
court.
the water. I yelled really loud.
What?
He's gonna use Balm of the Summer Court, which is one of his
But I-
druid circle things.
I tried.
Okay.
It
So,
lets
Oh,
him
the
roll a
D6?
d6.
Just roll it, or does it do
To
something?
heal him.
It heals me some.
You just roll it.
You get to roll a d6. Merry
points
Christmas.
and then 1 template. Wait.
Oh, you got a 6?
Can I
Yeah.
check over this crocodile and see if maybe it has like
Thanks, buddy.
It's
I
the
knew I
bottom
could
of the
count
swamp.
on
You can go get it.
balls?
Swimming down to pull it out.
Yeah, I want to
Don't-
try.
Oh god.
Okay.
There's something else to do.
So yeah,
Oh,
so
man,
you
I'm gonna
had
be so gross after
he
this.
kicked it, so it's like way down there, probably like 20 feet underwater.
Hell
so
yeah.
it's- yeah, it's doable. It's
Uh-huh.
just tough.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay,
I'm gonna
so you
time it.
get a good,
Fuck that.
good breath of air, head down. You find it easily enough. Sort of
I think
try and
Sean's
lift it up.
insinuating that Kraus is already gross.
Athletics check.
16.
16. So you lift it with some
I'm
effort,
proficient in athletics.
and you sort of like get a good grip, and then you just kick off the ground, which like takes you about halfway just on that. And you're like holding it in one arm, and then just like pulling yourself forward and kicking the best you can. And it's tough, but you manage to get it to sort of shallower water, and then you can like take a breath and then pull it the rest of the way up, and you have a crocodile.
Wow, go Willow.
Yeah, I could have offered you a hand, but you didn't ask. I even suggested
How are
I
you
rope
resting?
too.
This
I'm
does
just
seem like a good
sitting
place to end our session for tonight. But you have a crocodile.
Doesn't.
Is there anything
Seems like a terrible place. I
6
want to search it for
more
microchips.
you do?
I
so.
want to see who
You
owns
do
it.
so.
I have a scanner.
You search for microchips.
I search to see if it's
Oh,
tagged.
do you
I
take
can find the
veterinarian tools
location.
for your
Find the owner to go tell them.
Yeah, so sorry. I think you might have lost your crocodile.
This crocodile, it's owned by this vampire named Gregor. It's really weird.
Good reference.
Thanks, I tried.
A plus
That one's for you, Sean.
for bringing it to the sewers.
Sean appreciated it. I think.
Oh, now we have to wait a week.
I know.
1 week.
So, thank you all for joining us for episode 2. And catch us next week. We're all free next week, right?
Yeah.
So catch us next week.
Next week.
Because we do this every week.
Next.
Yeah.
Or catch us outside. How about that?
Oh.
Have a good
that.
night.
Him maybe. No, I'm too weak for that.
End the stream.
Bye.